up, everyone? I'm back. And now you can see me. Instead of like that frozen kind of face that was going on. I don't know what happened. Oh my goodness, like F my life, that had to happen, like there and then as Andy was coming in. Oh my goodness, like the technical difficulties. Seriously, guys. Can you see me? I'm back. Hello. Hi, everyone. As you're coming in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, it's already limited. Why? Oh, there we go. Request review. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to... Yeah, no. Cancel it. There we go. So yeah, everyone, as you're coming back in, thank you. And yes, I'm not frozen. I'm back. But people saying that YouTube has been a little bit screwy today. I know, right? The invisible alter nerd returns. Hey up, Fred the Bunny. But at least you now know this is a green screen, guys. Total green screen. Total freaking green screen. But yes, everyone, come back in here. If you follow me on at Steph Alternerd, I've put in the new link. So please remember, thumbs up this stream. If you haven't done so already and you would like to, subscribe to join the Alternerd tribe. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Join our little portion, our little corner of the internet here. Now, let me just do... Oh, no. There we go. Much better. And everyone's coming back in. Perfect. Okay, then. Apologies for the technical difficulties, but we are now back. We're back. All right, we're good. But a lot of exciting stuff coming from us from Popcorn Planet, as Andy had just explained. He is now at Fort DeSoto. Damn! But hey, he's going to hopefully bring us some more exclusives, some more facts, no BS. That's how we roll around here. L. James Fan 96, is that at least a green screen of a room in your house? No. No, it's not. I literally, right, the story behind this is this. I Googled nerd basement and this popped up. And I was like, boom. It looks a good enough background for me for now. Anyway, so there we go. That's how we're rolling with that. But Alternerd Studios is literally being constructed as we speak. If you follow me on at Steph Alternerd, either on Twitter or Instagram, I'm providing pretty much daily updates at the moment of how it's getting on. Today, we did our first lick of paint for Alternerd Studios. I mean, it's pretty much going to be covered up by posters anyway, but either way, we're going to get it done properly. So, yes, I'm so excited. It's going to be so awesome. Anyways, never mind about that. Everyone's like in the background. Thank you, everyone, for your, for bearing with me and your patience and your understanding with that little technical snafu there. Really, really do appreciate it. Before we go any further, let me just go back here. There we go. Yes, and then yep. All right then. So, firstly, let me just go down here. Firstly, I would like to thank Eve Crowley for becoming a member of the Alternerd leadership. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Crystal F also became a member of the Alternerd leadership. Thank you again so much. That is so generous of you. Really appreciate that. So many of you subscribing to join the Alternerd tribe. Thank you all so much for the love. Really appreciate every single one of your faces there. I just do that. And that. Here we go. Little Bit also became a member of the Alternate Tribe leadership. Thank you ever so much, Little Bit. Really appreciate your face there. Mickey tipped $10. My goodness, that is so generous of you. Thank you ever so much, Mickey. And he just says thanks. Thanks. Well, thank you. For your support. My goodness, thank you. And guys, for all of you lot that I've just mentioned, yes, we're going to do a little bit of a jig. So everyone, all the Nerd Tribe leaders, you've got an alternate dance emoji. I want to see them all in the chat if you can find it, because we are going to dance and we're going to celebrate in 3, 2, 1. Booyah. Okay. I don't need to go to the gym at all, guys. I've got the streams. That's how I lose weight and keep myself all healthy and all that malarkey. You know what I mean? But yes, Will Morris dance party in the UK. That's how we roll, for all the OGs out there that just know. So, yes. I saw Andy. You had 3.6 watching. Yeah, that's always when OBS or the internet messes up. Show Steph some love. Yes, please. I had to restart OBS. My camera wasn't working no matter what I did. So yeah, I had to restart. But never mind. Such is life. Please make sure you share this stream far and wide. Yeah, let's get some truth out there and no BS. And with that being said, let's crack on, shall we, guys? New York. There we go. New York Post. So, where does everyone think Brian Laundrie is? Let me know in the chat where you think he is. I've always said this, guys. He's not in Fort DeSoto. He's not there. It's a cul-de-sac, right? Absolute cul-de-sac. He'd be like a cornered animal there. Way too easy to try and find him. However, the Appalachian Trail, guys. Let's have a look at this. So, this came in yesterday, as I was ill. Yeah. Shiz happens. Hiker has no doubt in his mind, guys, that he encountered Brian Laundrie on the Appalachian Trail. Like, dude is like, I definitely saw him. Hiker Dennis Davis believes he encountered delirious Brian Laundrie while on the Appalachian Trail in North Carolina on October the 2nd. So a Florida engineer is adamant that he spoke with Brian on a deserted road near the trail in North Carolina on Saturday morning, literally like 24 hours ago, guys. Now, the alleged encounter maybe as Laundrie was traversing the trail, which I didn't know this, but it's the world's longest footpath. Damn, that's long, right? The dude says that there's no doubt in his mind that he spoke to Brian Laundrie. None whatsoever. Dog the Bounty Hunter's daughter. Sorry, hang on. Team Dog. Sorry, I had to do that. Sent an audio file of Brian's voice, and the voice was the same that he heard. He described Brian as being a lost and dazed man, allegedly waving down Davis on the Waterville Road, where the Appalachian Trail runs nearby, the border of North Carolina and Tennessee. The Appalachians is understood to be an area familiar to Laundrie, who has lived there by himself for months. The man believed to be Laundrie pulled his car up alongside Davis to ask for directions to California using only back roads and refused Davis's suggestion to take nearby Interstate 40. So this is interesting because I kind of felt that Laundrie was basically on foot, right? But Laundrie pulled his car up alongside Davis. Like, seriously, guys, that's what is it? Just give me one moment. Hang on. Sorry, guys. House, background noise, that kind of thing. Sorry about that, guys. So, anyways, we're back. So, yeah, I always thought that he was on foot, but apparently he's got a car. Yeah, whose vehicle did he hijack, Chelsea? Exactly. And Robin Ant, where's he filling up for gas without getting seen? Exactly, right? I mean, this dude is like the most recognizable dude in the whole wide world right now. Like, everyone is talking about him. Yeah, he's got a car. Really? Like, dude, what's going on? So Davis is currently hiking the Appalachian Trail. The Laundrie lookalike acted skittish and rambled about being in a fight with his girlfriend. Davis said he believed if the man was Laundrie, he was wigged out from being on the run and the situation with Gabby. He said, "Man, I'm lost." I said, "What are you trying to find?" And he said, "Me and my girlfriend got in a fight, but she called me, told me she loves me, and I have to get to California to see her." I said, "Well, I-40 is right there, and you could take it west to California." And he said, "I'm just going to take this road into California." He was worried and not making sense. Davis did not immediately recognize the man as the fugitive until he pulled over and looked up photos of the outlaw on his phone. The man Davis cited drove a white or light-coloured pickup truck resembling a Ford F-150. And wore a dark bandana on his head. Davis is frustrated. 3 calls to the FBI and 911 calls in both North Carolina and Tennessee have not been returned by law enforcement. And despite the road being dark, Davis said the headlights from both idle cars were sufficient to see the man at such close range. Obviously, as a father with a daughter, I want to do whatever I can to help the family find closure and get this guy off the streets. Law enforcement is probably getting millions of leads on this guy, but I'm not some goofball out there doing illicit things in the middle of the night. I'm a highly educated professional. I know that was the guy. There is no doubt about it. We have this lead, but no one's doing anything, not even a phone call. So there's that. This dude is adamant that Brian Laundrie, he saw him on the trail, right? Absolutely saw him on the Appalachian Trail. It goes with my theory that he's nowhere near Fort DeSoto. Like, dude is not there. Like, it's a cul-de-sac. You'd be stupid you'd be stupid to hide there, as far as I'm concerned. It's a cul-de-sac. Where else are you going to go? But what are you guys saying? Now, firstly, Jim Winslow and Katie Embleton, thank you ever so much for your generosity and your super chats. My goodness, I'm just blown away with all your support, guys. Even now, like, I could never get used to it. It's just it's an honor and a privilege. Thank you, guys. Jim Winslow, $4.99 super chat. Thank you ever so much, mate. He says Davis's report has Brian Laundrie driving a white or light coloured Ford F-150. Yeah. So that was mentioned in the New York Post there. I wonder if we did some digging, like, there must have been someone in the family that has that, or a friend, or like, how would he have got that in the first place, right? Interesting. Katie Embleton, $2.45 super chat. Thank you ever so much, Katie. Parents left a car at the place. Brian disappeared. Could have been that. Could have been the Ford F-150. Because my conspiracy, my theory, my opinion, my whatever, the Laundries are still in on it. The parents and the freaking sister. As Popcorn Planet reported, because I've been keeping up to date, you know, we've caught her in a lie. So there you go on that one, you guys. What else are you guys saying in the chat? Let's see if there's anything that sticks out. Could be his sister's truck. Yeah, pussy, it could do. White truck sounds familiar. Was that outside the sister's house? Ooh, is this... Wait a second. Cassie, his sister had a white F-150. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Cassie's still got a shiz ton of explaining to do, guys. That is nuts. Susan McIntosh says, most believable sighting I've heard so far. And to be fair, I think it is. It is the most believable sighting so far as I'm concerned. Just the way that he describes him, his demeanor, the conversation that they had. It's specific. This dude is giving you specific information, specific details. Very, very difficult to either make up or manufacture or whatever, right? Could it have not been Brian? Yeah, there's a possibility it definitely wasn't Brian, of course. But for me, the strength of his story, the strength of his testimony, I think it's Brian. I think he saw him. I really, really do. And again, maybe it's confirmation bias, but it's just confirming my theory that he's nowhere near Fort DeSoto. Nowhere near that cul-de-sac, guys. At all. At all. Mike M. Steph, her truck is at her house. No, I've no idea, mate. No idea. No. Who knows? If Brian was spotted, then why haven't they moved the search to that location? He was seen. It's all hearsay, mostly. Well, who knows? Who knows? Jesse Clark, your last video was banned in USA due to copyright concerns. What? No. Is that because... That's because of the SNL thing, isn't it? That's nuts. Oh, yeah. Blocked. Ineligible. Copyright claim. Yeah. Oh, well, I'll sort that out afterwards. That's absolutely fair enough. That's because of the SNL thing that I showed it. Even that little bit, right? That little, like, 10-second, 20-second clip, right? And fair use. That's fair use, that. And they still try and get the little people on that. That's, nah. No. That's just nuts, guys. Nuts. But I think I'm just going to keep it up just for the freaking principle of it now. Yeah. I'm keeping it up for the principle, guys. Damn them all. But anyways, yeah, you might get dinged, Steph. Well, it's a copyright claim, not a copyright strike, so it's not bad, if that makes sense. Oh, Debbie Jones. Thank you, hun. Super chatted $4.99. Thank you ever so much. A little super chat sticker just saying keep it up. Thank you. I shall do. No matter the technical difficulties or even the big corporations trying to copyright claim me. Dudes, I'm still going to go on because I've got a big gob and nothing's going to stop this gob. Nothing. Anyway, Cameron117, SNL is trash and has been for years. Meh. Well, to be fair, I didn't really know much about it. I still don't know much about it. But Who knows? Who knows? So, there was an article that I found that I thought was pretty interesting to look at. It is from the Sun. I know we don't like the Sun that much, but sometimes they do stuff like this, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. And Lone Wolf Heart, haters versus Steph. Steph wins every time. Oh yeah, absolutely. Nerd Girl Jean says, good thing you restarted then. Probably, actually. That was probably the universe's way of saying, you need to restart this stream because this one's already copyrighted without you knowing it. You know, things, it always ends out for the good, right? So, yeah, we're good. I can't even fight it, Nerd Girl Jean. They won't let me fight it. They won't at all. I've already tried, but never mind. Anyway, it definitely is too soon to be poking fun at the family. Way, way, way too soon. So, here we've got, from the Sun, a little bit of a map of all the sightings of Brian Laundrie, right? Now, you've got some Montana, Wyoming, Mexico, Robin Ann, blessing in disguise. Yes, I agree. We had one all the way up here in Canada. But look at this. Look at all this here. This congregation of sightings. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but when I did a little bit of research on the Appalachian Trail, because I am absolutely rubbish with geography, guys. I got like a C in geography, all right? So I didn't fail it, don't get me wrong. Passing grade. Ta-da! But all this here, right? All these sightings, all the congregation of these sightings here, to me, that's not a coincidence. All these sightings in this kind of area here. Focus on that and look, he's going up. He's going up. Dude's on the Appalachian Trail. Dude's on the Appalachian Trail. I'm telling you that now. Absolutely. I can't. To me, that's my thing, my conspiracy, my whatever. I really think he's on the Appalachian Trail. He's not in Fort DeSoto. He's up here. He is up here, guys. But what do you guys think in the chat after seeing that little map there? I thought it was very interesting just to point it out. Do you know what I mean? Just to see it visually, all the sightings, and seeing more like Alabama, Florida, all that grouping there of sightings. Yeah, guys, he's around there, but he ain't. Not Fort DeSoto. Not Fort DeSoto. I really don't think so. What are you guys saying? Chelsea Aline says if he's going up, he's heading for Canada. Yeah. Potentially. Pamela agrees with me. 8-Ball says it's the longest footbath in the world, ain't it? Or something mad. Yeah, 8-Ball. I was really, really surprised when I learned that. Judy says absolutely right, Steph. Folks looking like Brian getting misidentified. Yes, the SeaTac, they are. But to be fair, anyone that's bald with a beard is pretty much being labelled as Brian Laundrie at the moment. And someone needs to sort out a t-shirt design saying, I am not Brian Laundrie. And then donate all the proceeds to the Gabby Petito Foundation or something along those lines. But yeah, it's and I'm saying that as a joke because it's kind of like every bald guy is like the saying is Brian Petito at the moment. You know what I mean? It's getting a little bit too much. But that sighting with the dude on the Appalachian Trail that we've just discussed, I think that's the most credible sighting that we've had yet. For the reasons that I've already mentioned, guys. Cameron 117, since I'm from Utah, I'm going to be absolutely candid. The police and departments here in my state have always been competent. No questions about it. I've had my own experiences alone to help on that. Wow. Fair play, mate. Fair play. We will be later on in this stream, and we'll be going through the second cam, the second body cam, because as a victim myself, dudes, I've got thoughts. I have got thoughts. And I watched Andy's take on the body cam footage, the second one. And Andy, adore you, mate. Don't get me wrong, but I think you are way too easy on the cops. I might be going a little bit more savage than you. Stay tuned. I've got thoughts, guys. Thoughts. And if you've never seen a savage Steph before, you're going to be experiencing it. Stay tuned. Stay freaking tuned, I swear. Nerd Girl Jean, the chat is being so well behaved today, I must say. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate everyone's support. You guys are freaking amazing. Mike M, I just looked at the protest video in front of Cassie's house yesterday. The truck is still there. It also has a strap on the side. Okay, so it isn't the sister's truck. All right, so it's some other random truck. Maybe the Laundries helped him buy it. Because, I mean, to be fair, that Mustang isn't even in his name. It's in his mother's name. So, who knows? Who knows? Emily's here. Hello, Emily, my hun. Rob Nation, 2009 to 2014, F-150, FX4 features, white body coloured side mirrors and white bumpers with fog lights, black front grille, aftermarket hood graphic or hood scoop. You might as well be talking Japanese to me there because I have no idea what all that means. I presume you're describing the make or model of the truck that the engineer dude that we just talked about was describing when he allegedly bumped into Brian Laundrie on the Appalachian Trail. But absolutely fair play. Debbie Detmer, I believe he's on the Appalachian Trails or heading to California on Interstate 40, possibly in a white or light coloured Ford F-150 pickup truck. Yeah. The article that we just gone through earlier on is pretty much confirming that, allegedly. Oh, but let us crack on because we've got some Dog the Bounty Hunter news. So let's crack on because I don't know about you, but I am so Team Dog. I am. I can't help it. I love Dog the Bounty Hunter. He's freaking awesome. So here we go. Again, it's the sun. I know, but it's credit where's credit's due. I know. Let's crack on. So what's been going on today? Dog is wading through the swamp in search for Brian. So in the clip posted earlier on today, Dog is flanked by a team on boats while he walks through waist-deep waters. The search has continued throughout the weekend on the islands off the west coast of Florida, which is the Fort DeSoto situation. The teams are swarming in the swampy area in the short video. Someone asked Dog if his taser is secure, and he responds, basically, hell yes. Before wading in deeper, Lisa Chapman, which is Dog's daughter, has also announced via Twitter that he's thrown her weight behind the frantic search for Laundrie. The update is that Dad is physically following up on leads today, and I'm digitally following up on leads. Keep the info coming. Persistent is key to getting justice for Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie behind bars. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes. So Dog the Bounty Hunter is doing the physical search. Lisa Chapman is basically doing the digital search. So it's like a two-pronged attack, really, for Brian Laundrie, which is very, very, very clever, especially in this day and age. Dog's involvement comes as authorities are facing increasingly difficult environmental factors, according to forensic experts. According to Brianna Fox, a former FBI agent and associate professor in the Department of Criminology at the University of South Florida, investigators are fighting against time to collect the forensic evidence needed to build a case. She told CNN, time is that one thing that we are constantly fighting in law enforcement. The odds of finding him get slimmer every day, so time is obviously really of the essence, she added. Hey, No, 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 no. We are finding Brian Laundrie. Brian Laundrie is going to be found by Dog the Bounty Hunter, okay? And he is going to be brought to justice. Yes, the more time that passes, the more difficult it is. But Dog's been in this situation before, and he's caught his prey. So, Brian, dude, you're freaking screwed. End of. Now, Dog has mentioned a little bit more about the situation. So let's have a look at this particular article from The Independent. So I'm going to close that. He's revealed that he's not actively working alongside law enforcement during his hunt for Brian Laundrie. Now, this is very interesting because I always thought he did in a way. But during an appearance on the far-right network Newsmax, I'll be getting to your live chats and what sits in a moment. I just don't want to be breaking my trail of thought here, guys. But yeah, during an appearance on far-right network Newsmax, Mr. Chapman told former Trump White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer that he generally does not collaborate with police in the course of his work and would not be doing so during his search for Mr. Laundrie. So here's a quote. He says, "I guess we kind of do the same thing, but I really don't pay too much attention, like they don't pay too much attention to me," Mr. Chapman said. "After 45 years, I don't call the police. They're usually called on me, so I don't know what they're doing." He said he doesn't have avenues for collaborating with law enforcement on his searches. He says, "I can't call up and say, 'Hey, G-man, what's going, where's your leads?'" He said, "and they don't call me and say, 'Hey, Dog, where's your leads?' So I have no idea." So according to Dog, the only times he's been involved with law enforcement with his past bail enforcement operations has been when people began shooting at him and his crew of bounty hunters. Like, bloody hell, shiz gets crazy over there, I swear. But now if someone's in a house and they start firing at us, then we call Big Brother. And they send the SWAT and the dogs and get the guy. But I don't check in with the police officers or the government to tell them what I'm doing. And again, they don't check in with me to tell me what they're doing. However, the Independent states that an email from Dog's team suggested that a plainclothes police officer was embedded with his search team on Thursday and that he has passed along some tips to the FBI, suggesting he may have exaggerated the distance between his operation and the ongoing law enforcement efforts. Dog's saying that he's been getting tips like crazy, but said only 20% seemed solid, which is pretty good going, actually, really, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? But as they were saying earlier on this week, one of those tips proved fruitful with the Fort DeSoto situation. And along with that, Dog and his family has added $10,000 to the growing reward pot, which is now up to $180,000, guys. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update with Dog. He's still searching Fort DeSoto at the moment, but he's now going into like the swampy areas. And he's saying that there's no real official, I suppose, collaboration between his operation and the law enforcement operation. There may be a couple of back channels, which that would make sense, I suppose. If there are a couple of back channels, I mean, he must have some sources in law enforcement across the country, surely, after like 45, 50 years of being in bounty hunter. Do you know what I mean? So I find it very, very hard to believe that there's zero collaboration between his operation to find Laundrie and the FBI law enforcement. Do you know what I mean? That does not make sense at all. However, maybe he's saying that because he has to. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? But let's get to your super chats. So you guys have been extremely, extremely generous. Thank you ever so much. Katie Embleton donated £1.79 through the super chat. Thank you ever so much, Katie. Parents left a car at the place Brian disappeared. Possibly. Debbie Jones, thank you so much, Debbie. You are so freaking generous. $4.99 through the super chat. Thank you ever so much. Try to find it. There's no note. You may have just added a sticker, but I appreciate you, Debbie. Thank you ever so much. And Jolene 511, $2 super chat. Thank you ever so much, Jolene. Hey, Steph. Hey up, Jolene. How's it going again, hon? My first live with you. Yay. Welcome. Yes. It doesn't get boring. Let's put it that way, with my lives. There's a lot of messing about. There's a lot, sometimes technical difficulties, but we overcome them. We don't freak out. We stay cool, calm, collected. But yes, as I'm actually, I'm going to bring up the next, the final part, which is the second body cam, because I'm going to give you my commentary on it. We're going to go through it. And guys, I got things to say about this. It is nuts. So I'm just setting that up. Yeah. Okay. Before we get to that though, as always, we have our community Gabby Petito timeline. The link is in the description bar below, where you're able to get access to this timeline, because it's not just myself and Andy that's compiled it. We got help from you guys as well with this timeline, so thank you so much to the Popcorn Planet and Alter Nerd community for all your help and your additions to this. But I try and keep up to date and try and keep my thumb on the pulse. And there's a couple of things that we've added. So the bits that I've added, I've put in red. So it gives you a little bit of a distinction there. Now, 30th of August, all right? So we're on the timeline here. House for sale. So Chris Laundrie listed his home for sale on this day, but the sale pending was then confirmed on the 25th of September, all confirmed by a TikTok user called Kara Schuster by going through Zillow. So there's that. The next part that we've added is the Fort DeSoto camping trip. Now, this is where the timeline gets a little bit, what is it? Because either they stayed at Fort DeSoto between the 6th to the 7th or the 6th to the 8th. The Laundrie family and the attorney states that they left on the 7th, but they actually booked the spot up until the 8th. So take that as you will, right? However, the attorney has stated that Cassie, the sister, came to visit Brian at the campsite on the 6th of September, the first day of the trip. So we've got that addition to the timeline there. We've got, looking at this, the 10th of September, the original missing persons alert. So Joe Petito and Dr. Phil confirmed that on the 10th of September, they tried to alert the authorities on Gabby being a missing person. And the report finally gets accepted the following day on the 11th. As we know. Thank you for all the super chats coming in. We will be getting onto those in a moment. I'm just going through the timeline and letting you guys know the additions that we've made so I can keep you guys up to date with what we've been doing with the timeline, because it's not just our timeline, it's yours as well. And if you want access to it, the link is in the description bar below, you guys. Now, between the 10th and the 13th of September, now I've put this as a question mark, because I'm not quite, I'm a bit about it. A second camping trip? Because the goofer is the neighbours witnessed the parents and Brian go on a 3-day weekend camping trip about a week and a half after Brian came home. Now, between the 6th and the 8th, that ain't the weekend. That's like during the weekdays, right? So what the Goophries and the neighbours are indicating here is they potentially went on a second camping trip. That's kind of like my kind of interpretation of it. By all means, message me at Steph Alternerd either on Twitter or Instagram if you have any more clarification on that. But that's kind of where I am with that at the moment. Going down the transit van and the hard drive on the 11th of September. So it wasn't just Gabby's transit van that was taken, but a black Western Digital external hard drive was also taken by the FBI as well, the authorities that impound that. Then we've got the 13th of September. This was the last time that the lawyer spoke to Brian. That's what the lawyer's saying anyway. That's the last time he spoke to Brian. If we go down further, the 16th of September, we've got a new addition. So Newport Police Department, Brian's known whereabouts. So apparently this is the last time the Newport Police Department state that they knew specifically where Brian was located, and after which apparently disappears in the ether. Is essentially that situation there. And then if we go down further, 22nd of September. So this is, you know, when I said earlier on about that second camping trip situation, like a bit of a question mark on that. Well, this is when on the 22nd of September, the Goophries came forward and said that they saw them go on a 3-day holiday weekend camper trip. A week and a half after Brian came home. Which for me, if I look at my calendar, is around about the 10th to 13th of September, which would indicate a second camping trip because they were at Fort DeSoto before that. See where I'm coming from there? Just saying, right? So if we scroll down further, was there any other additions that I made? Here we go. So between the 27th and the 28th of September, the helicopter searches. So on a radar app, there are multiple helicopters seen around Fort DeSoto. So we've got that as an addition. On the 29th of September, the Dog the Bounty Hunter update. Dog claims to be on an island he believes Brian is at. The canine units are called into where Dog is at to help with the search. The Pinellas, and hopefully I've pronounced that right, Sheriff helicopter is then seen flying over DeSoto. So we've got that. 30th of September, Laundrie family sighting. So the parents are seen leaving home at 9:10 and they come back at 11:46 EST. And that's from Brian Entin. So that's all the additions that we've got so far. I know that there's been a couple of things that have happened over the weekend. So after this stream, I will be adding more to the timeline. But that's what we've got so far. This timeline for me is designed so that I find all the timelines and I basically amalgamate them all together. So it's one big, massive, super timeline of everything that I can find. As ever, all the sources that I got the information from are listed all here. One source that I've added is at Trin Shelby on Twitter. Shelby Trin Simonson has done an amazing timeline, to be fair, guys. Give us some love if you're on Twitter, at Trin Shelby. She's done an amazing timeline. So, yeah. Props to her. Props to her for that, is basically my thing on that. But that is the timeline update that we've got so far, guys. If you have anything to add to it, then do email us, popcornplanetteam@gmail.com. That email is at the bottom of every page of the timeline. Or you can DM me at Steph Alternerd, either on Twitter or Instagram. Either way, reach out to me. If you do have a source that backs up your addition or amendment to the timeline, it would make it easier, to be fair. If not, no big deal. Just putting it out there. But just going to your amazing, amazing, amazing support. Thank you so, 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 so much. We've got Maya, who sent in a $3.95 super chat. Thank you ever so much, Maya. That's freaking amazing. She says, saw you on Andy's channel and really liked your intakes, and know I'm following you. I hope your channel gets much followers. You're good, Steph. Thank you ever so much, Maya. I really appreciate it. From what I can gather at the moment, we are on, wow, we've jumped up, 4,842 subscribers. Oh my goodness. I'm putting it out there in the universe. I hope I'm not so cheeky by saying, but I would love it if we got to 5,000 subscribers. Do you think that's a possibility? Subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And yeah, let's see if we can get to 5,000. I'm blown away and amazed at all your support. I'm still flattered and honoured and so privileged. Thank you so much, you guys. Oh my goodness. But yes, thank you, Maya, for that. Rich's Star Wars comic book and video game. Thank you so much, mate. You don't have to do that, my goodness. But sent a $2.72 super chat. Thank you ever so much, my friend. Really appreciate you. Fred the Bunny Adventures, a $5.52 super chat. Thank you ever so much. He says, Baldo has his grandpa's truck. Ooh, it was mentioned. Okay. He's headed to Cali. My speculation on Interstate 40. I'd be setting up roadblocks there. Well, on the article that we read, which to me is the most legitimate sighting so far of Brian, allegedly, he was asking how to get to California, and the witness was like, well, go on the I-40, and Brian was like, allegedly, Brian was like, no, I don't want to go on the I-40, I want to do the back roads. Dude's on the back roads, he's not going to be on a main road, in that regard, surely, but never know. I would say, for me, yes, still do a little bit of search of Fort DeSoto, but because who knows what you're going to find there? You know, the alleged weapon, whatever, right? But, guys, for me, Appalachian Trail is where it's at, guys. Appalachian Trail is where it's at. He's been there for months living on his own at one point. Dude knows how to survive in the Appalachian Trail. I wonder why they're not going there. There must be something at Fort DeSoto. Why they're still there, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Do you know what I mean? And then we don't know about it because they can't tell us that much that could jeopardize, you know, the situation. Who knows? But I don't know. I'm still pulled towards the fact that Fort DeSoto is a cul-de-sac. There's nowhere for Brian to run if he's there. And it would be a stupid chess move on his part to be there. He's cornered. It's a checkmate situation. It would be much more, I don't know, logical for him to go on the Appalachian Trail. You know what I mean? It's just, but there's got to be something at Fort DeSoto why there's so much focus there. There's got to be. Surely, right? Who knows? Who knows? However, that's me doing a little bit of a rambly there. But Nerd Troy Myers sent a $1 super chat. Thank you very much, Nerd Troy Myers. Really appreciate that. Cynthia became a member. Hey! Welcome, my friend, to the Alter Nerd Tribe leadership. Really appreciate that. Pants off of you, my love. Thank you so much. Penny Miller sent a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Penny. New subscriber. Well, thank you very much for joining the tribe by subscribing. Appreciate you too. Thank you for keeping politics out of the chat. It's about Gabby. Hell yes. Yes, it is about Gabby. We don't care about the politics. No matter about the politics. We're here because of a shared interest of finding Brian Laundrie and getting justice for Gabby. That transcends politics, religion, belief. It don't matter. Transcends all of that BS because it's for the greater good as far as I'm concerned. And anyone that says otherwise is basically an idiot that needs a head examining and probably a knock in the head as well, just to knock some sense into them. Not that I absolutely condone violence, because, that is so not me. Sorry, I had to wet my beak there a little bit. But there you go. And oh my goodness, I'm just refreshing the subscriber chat. We are now at 4,906 subscribers, guys. We are less than 100 away to reaching a magic 5,000 subscribers for the tribe. So by all means, if you're watching and you're liking what's coming out of my gob, dude, what are you doing? Subscribe to join the Alter Nerd tribe. Like, share, comment, all of that awesome, cool stuff. And oh my goodness, we've got another super chat. Thank you so much from B. Shelligan. Sent a $5 super chat. Thank you ever so much. And it's a super chat sticker saying noob. Oh, hello. How's it going, B. Shelligan? I hope you've had a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend so far, my lovely. Now, I do you know what? Is that? Oh, that is so up my street. Yes. It's a little controller, like a retro controller thing going on. I love retro games. Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario, Zelda's my jam. Zelda's my favorite, but there you go. But yeah. B. Shelligan, thank you ever so much for that. And oh my goodness, Jolene511 has just joined the Alter Nerd tribe leadership. Thank you ever so much, me lovely. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you again. KittyCat3372 says Andy is going live stream. I just got the notification. Steph, go there. We want to hear more from you. Oh, if you just give me one moment, my goodness, because I don't want to be streaming at the same time as Andy. We're mates at the end of the day. Just give me a moment. We're just gonna message him. There we go, and I'll just find out. We'll just find out. Anyways, oh my goodness. Wow. I'm so, wow. Do you know what, you guys are gonna take me to tears again with all this support. What are you guys doing to me? Oh my goodness. Jeff Leonhardt sent a $5 super chat. Thank you ever so much, hon. Saying, so happy your channel is taking off. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy it is as well. I'm happy that it's taken off in the right way. Do you know what I mean? You know, being respectful, being ethical, being kind, and just being thoughtful and mindful. As far as I'm concerned, is the way to go. And people that are not doing that, to me, they do not deserve your eyeballs. Is my humble opinion. Sunshine Double I sent a $5.52 super chat. Oh, thank you so much, Sunshine Double I. No message, just for the support. Thank you so much. Jennifer Estevez. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome to the Alter Nerd tribe as an Alter Nerd leader. Yes. Thank you so much for that. As ever with Alter Nerd leadership, you get exclusive perks. You get your stickers. You get your emojis. You get once a month an exclusive live stream from yours truly. That'll be coming up end of October, because we had our September one a couple of weeks back. You also are getting vlogs from me. Yes, regular vlogs. So you get to know a little bit more about me, my life, where I am, a little bit of a nosy around in my life. If there's anything actually alternate leadership that you want to see in regards to my vlogs, then by all means comment in the vlog video below. And let me know, and I'll certainly see what I can do. I have ideas, don't get me wrong, but I'd like to know what you'd like to see as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm just putting it out there. There you go. I'm rambling. Stop rambling. Jolene 511 again. Oh my goodness, you are so generous. Sent a $5 super chat saying still driving but still listening and now part of the tribe. Yay! Yay! You are so part of the tribe. More than that, hun. You are an alternate leader. You've upgraded from nerd tribe member to alternate leader, love. Thank you so much. Susan McIntosh sent in a $3 super chat with a little figure with a thumbs up situation. I love that. He's so cute. Thank you. Cindy Johnson sent in another $5 super chat. Oh, that's a cute one. It's kind of like this with like the hearts as like the eyes, and it's going like this. Oh, that's cute. I like that. These super chat stickers are so cute. Lean Vanderfort Tree Ski sent in a $1.16 super chat. Wow, thank you so much. Oh, it's a popcorn little sticker. Yes, we are proud to be part of the popcorn family. Hell yes. Whoa, Elizabeth, Melchor, Campos. Whoa. That is way too generous. My goodness. $50 super chat. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Thank you. You've not said anything. You've just put in a sticker that's cute. It's a cute sticker. It's like a little dude with the flags and everything, and he's jumping around and the buildings are shaking and it's cute and everything. Oh my goodness. Elizabeth, thank you so much. Do you know what? That definitely deserves an alternate dance moment situation. So guys, everyone that's OG, you guys know what's going to happen right now. Elizabeth, my friend, wow, that is severely generous of you. Thank you so much for even considering that is an honor. But we are going to celebrate you and your generosity. Major generosity there. We are gonna go get your dancing shoes on, everyone, and all your alternate leaders. I want to see the alternate dancing emoji flooding the chat. We are going in 3, 2, 1. Booyah. Elizabeth, that was for you, my lovely. Thank you so much. And I'm loving the chat being flooded with the alternate dancing emojis. Yes. And yeah, if you're not a member, you've still got dancing emojis. So yes, we are celebrating you guys as well and all your amazing support. Wow. And it continues. B. Shaligan, welcome to the alternate tribe leadership. Really, really appreciate you, hon. Kevin Michael Reed sent a $9.99 super chat. If I just scroll up, let's see what sticker you gave. Oh, it's a little thank you sticker. Oh, well, no, thank you. Am I thanking me? I thank you. Like, you all are choosing to be nice instead of like not nice, and I'm so thankful for that. So no, thank you guys, thank you. B. Sheligan, oh my goodness, you just become an alternate tribe leader as well. Sent a $20 super chat. My goodness. Let me just scroll down to you and see what sticker you added, because there's no note. Oh, woo woo! Yes, woo woo! It's the old style console again. It's just going woo woo. I like that. These stickers are so freaking cute. Oh my goodness. Bellissimi. I hope I've pronounced that right. Again, me and pronunciation, we're not best friends, but I do try my best. Anyways, oh my goodness. Let me just scroll down and see. Oh, it's a ginger dog with a heart. Oh, well, thank you so much for your $10 super chat. My goodness, you guys are freaking amazing. Wow. It's supposed to be, I think, a fox, but we're just going to call it a ginger dog because we like dogs. But such a cute sticker. Oh, yay. Oh my goodness. And we've got even more people to add to the alternate tribe leadership. Wow, you guys are multiplying fast with this leadership. Alice Wonders is now an alternate tribe leader, as is Penny Miller, an alternate tribe leader. Thank you guys so much for becoming a member and becoming leaders. I appreciate every single one of you. And just, I appreciate every single one of you that either become leaders, that even consider, let alone doing, super chats or donations. My goodness. But even you guys out there, you know, that are watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, guys, that is worth its weight in gold for any YouTuber that you watch. So I equally thank all you guys out there that are doing that as well. You guys are freaking amazing, and thank you so much for all your support. And oh my goodness, Teddy Bear, $5 super chat. Thank you ever so much, Teddy Bear. And yay! Retro console again! Yes! Just jumping up and down. Yes! It speaks to the retro gamer in me, which when my new studio's set up and all and running, it'll just be a little bit of an extra. I'll be doing some retro gaming streams as well, and just chilling out with you, talking about, you know, what's going on, you know, with the Gabby Petito case, or, you know, other cases that I'm now looking into with Andy that we can shed some light on. Just for, how do I put this? I see it as Gabby Petito's legacy, that we continue, keep the same energy, but for other people as well out there that need our help, and that need the awareness and that need the light being shined on them as well, and their cases. So watch this space. It is going to be happening, guys. But guys, just make sure, if you are watching and you haven't done so already, please subscribe to join the alternate tribe. Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. Guys, I can't believe it. We are up to 4,953 subscribers. How is that happening, guys? We are literally like less than 50 away to hitting 5,000 strong for the alternate tribe. Can we get there this stream? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? And guys, like this video. That would be awesome. I'd love it to get to like 1,000 likes, if possible. If possible, I'm just going to put that out there into the universe and see what happens. Pretty much what I do. But oh my goodness, the support keeps coming in. Ron McGregor, $5 super chat. You've not said anything. You just $5 super chat because you know you are awesome. Wow, thank you guys. Oh wow. I still have to pinch myself and still think this is my stream. It's not Andy's stream, right? This is not my channel. It's nuts with a capital N. But I'm so thankful. And oh my goodness, Jana. Hello there, Jana. A $25 donation. My goodness. Thank you so much, hun. Oh, and there's a note on this one. Okay, so she says, I am a DV survivor. Thank God. And I love how you stay true to the issue. You are truthful and lovely. The second body cam is disturbing. I can share some info. Well, we'll be getting onto the second body cam in a moment. Now, we are coming up to the time, guys, where I may have to become ASMR Steph, which is me speaking a lot lower and quieter, because Richard will be going to bed soon. So please bear that in mind as we go through the second body cam footage and I give you my take on it. Because Jana, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm very open about it because at the end of the day, my philosophy is this. Keeping it a secret means that my monster has more power over me rather than the other way around. If I put it into the light, it means that he doesn't have that much more darkness to hide in, if that makes sense. But I am a survivor myself. How do I put this? Because YouTube will flag it if I actually say it outright. So it's not me trying to skirt the issue. It's me just making sure that YouTube don't flag it so that this video gets, hopefully, a wider audience so we can alert more people for the Gabby Petito situation, you know what I mean? But how do I put this? I am a survivor of SV. Not DV, but SV. I am slightly a survivor of DV in the sense of when I was a child, my biological father was never that nice to my mother. Let's put it that way. And he wasn't really that nice to me either. And really, to be fair, I did get a few nasty encounters with him of the kind. My mum bore the brunt of it more. I got a little bit, but I protected my brother. My brother really didn't see much of it. I was able to protect my brother from the majority of it, thank goodness. But I'm more survivor of SV. But I say all that because that's why I stay true to the issue. That's why I'm truthful about it, because I have a little bit of experience with it all, and you just don't BS through something like that. Do you know what I mean? The more people for me talk about it, and the more that people don't BS the way around it and just say it as it is and are truthful, the more light gets shined onto those areas within our society. And, you know, more awareness means that more people actually do something about it. Is my hope. But anyway, that's me rambling a little bit more about that. But I hope that makes sense, Jana. But again, thank you so much for your generosity, but also your bravery for speaking out as well. Because I know it can be difficult. I was in that position at one point. It was difficult for me to speak out. I was scared, anxious, didn't know how people would take it, or anything. But you know, the more you speak out, the easier it gets, is what I've learned. And feels like the more you speak out, the more control you have on the situation. Because I'm now putting a voice to what happened to me as you're putting a voice to what happened to you. Does that all make sense? That's just basically my stream of consciousness over to you guys. So enjoy all that. So as I'm commentating on this second body cam footage shortly, it is from the perspective of me being a victim myself. Because dudes, I've got words to say about these cops. These cops are anyway, Realistic Leftist sent a $2 super chat. Thank you ever so much, Realistic Leftist. Oh my goodness. He says he's probably on his way to Canada, a 7-month hike from North Carolina. Perhaps. However, Canada, there is a what is it? Isn't there an extradition treaty between the US and Canada? So why would he go there? Why not go south to Mexico? Do you know what I mean? For me, I don't think he's not going anywhere near Canada, guys. That's my thoughts, my conspiracy, my opinion, my whatever. He ain't going anywhere near Canada, guys. For me, he's just sticking around the Appalachian Trail. That's it. He's just going to stick around the Appalachian Trail, and then he's just going to try and find a small town that's never heard of him, don't know all about him, or anything like that, and try and hide in plain sight for the rest of his days. I mean, what? Jimmy Bulger? He was on the run, like, for what? 20, 30 years before they caught him. Like, do you know what I mean? Unfortunately, it can be done. Unfortunately. Team Dog is all I'm going to say. Team freaking Dog. Dog's going to catch him. Going to catch him. When Dog's on the hunt, he don't stop. He don't stop for nothing till he's caught his guy. Sarah McCallum became a member. Welcome, Sarah. Or Sarah. How do I pronounce your name? Apologies, my love. I'll say Sarah for now. Sarah has joined the Alternate Tribe leadership. Thank you very much for joining. Just to remind everyone, when you join the leadership, you do get perks. Not only do you get your stickers and your fun emojis, but you also get exclusive posts from me on the community tab page. You get exclusive videos from me, which are including vlogs, which I've just started. So you get to know a little bit more about me, my ranting, my life, where I am. Just a little bit of a nosy, basically, a rummage around me everyday situation. Live streams once a month, exclusive for my Alternate Tribe leaders, and many, many more. So thank you so much for becoming an Alternate Tribe leader. One thing that I've not actually explained during this stream is there's only one membership level. Only one membership level, because I want to treat everyone the same when it comes to people that become members, and there will be extra perks that are added on, and it'll only just be added onto the Alternate Tribe leadership membership package. I'm not going to be creating another tier or anything like that. I just want to I want to treat everyone equal when they're members. That's kind of like my philosophy on that. No kind of shade to anyone that has tiers. I mean, do you out there, YouTube creators, but for me, just one tier and everyone's the same and equal as a paying member. So, Sarah, thank you very much, my lovely. And B. Shell-again, your generosity, love, sent another $5 super chat. Thank you so much, hon. And there's the little sticker again with the little heart eyes, and it's going like this. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you. Okay then. So, let's just do a little bit of a check on the subscriber front. Oh my goodness, we've just jumped 4,982 subscribers, guys. I was just saying it like on a punt, but this could actually happen. Wow, this could actually happen. We could actually reach over 5,000 subscriber Alternate Tribe strong during this stream. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. If you haven't already, guys, and you want to help us get there, subscribe to join the Alternate Tribe. Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. If you like what's coming out of my gob and you want more of me, that's the best way of doing it. Make sure as well that you hit the notification bell so you're basically alerted every time I go live or upload a video and all that malarkey. Anyways, my goodness, wow. I'm so blown away with all your support and your generosity and your kindness and everything, you guys, everything. Thank you. To all the Alternate Tribe leaders that have joined in today's stream, you will notice there is a running scroll with all the leadership names on there. I will be adding you guys after this stream because there's so many of you, my goodness. So in the next video, in the next stream, your guys' names will be up there in lights as well. So thank you very much. Oh, I just saw something that proper just got me there. Corey Vanula. Dog spelt backwards is God. Booyah! Booyah, indeed. Booyah, yes. Okay, let's go. Right, so. Oh, right. This is going to be difficult watching for some of you. I know it's going to be difficult watching for me. It was the first time I watched it. Second time is not going to be any easier. But I thought that it was important that you guys saw a commentary on this from. I'll be honest. I am a victim myself. I'm more survival now. A survivor of SA and DV, but with my biological father and my mum and what he did to me as well. But anyway, so yeah, you're gonna be getting that perspective. Basically, that is where I am coming from with all of this. Props to Andy at Popcorn Planet for uploading this. Making it easy for me to basically find. Oh, we are gonna do this. So, this, I'm gonna say, trigger warning, guys. A lot of this may be triggering for some of you out there. I won't begrudge any of you if you have to leave early if this body cam footage is too much. Yeah. Guys, do you? But I really thought it was important that I add myself to the conversation in terms of, you know, what I've been through. I feel like I've got, how do I put this? Sadly, I feel I've got a unique perspective on this. But guys, I'm going to go savage on the cops. I think Andy was way too lenient with them. And oh my goodness, Jana, love, thank you. $5 super chat. Thank you so much for your generosity and your support, hon. She says you will hit the 5K, so what will you do? LOL, you are really sweet. I'll go nuts. I'll be like, freaking hell, what's just happened? Is basically what I'll do. And then afterwards, plan a stream to celebrate you all, for all your support and everything. And Jean Rick, oh honey, thank you. $4.99 super chat. She says love and a heart. Love you, Steph. Amazing stream as always. I adore the pants off of you as well, Jean. One of my OGs. Abso-freaking-lutely, hun. Thank you so much. And have I? Is that right? Is this right, guys? Hang on, I'm gonna have to go back here. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness! You are joking me! Oh! Oh! my life, never in a million years did I think that I would get to this so fast. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to play some music. Wow. This is nuts. Oh. Ooh. We're dancing right now. Come on. Woo. 5,000 of you. What the hell has just happened? No! Everyone, I want to see you dancing. I want to see those dance emojis in the chat right now. I want it flooded. Oh, I've got to stop. Oh, I'm coming out of breath. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've got to. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, no BS from me. What you see is what you get, guys. You like it, subscribe. If you don't, thank you for watching. The exit's on the right. Oh, guys, thank you so much. Wow. I love Ulta. Andy deserves to celebrate with you, call him. Oh, don't worry about that. No. He is he's busy at the moment. I will let him know afterwards. Believe me, I will let him know afterwards. What's just happened. This is already watching, I don't know, but oh, wow. Wow. I know that Andy is very close to reaching 200,000 subscribers because of all your support and all your kindness to us, for us to try and report on the Gabby Petito case in the most ethical, kind, mindful way possible. So, and truthful, of course. So, thank you so much for all your support that you've given not only to me and my little world of One Step of the Alter Nerd, but Andy as well. Guys, Andy has been through so much in his life. The majority of it's been unfair. That he deserves all the success, all the good things that are happening for him right now. And I imagine I'll speak to him afterwards. We might do a little bit of a joint celebration. As I hit 5,000 and he hits 200,000, we might do a joint celebration. We'll figure it out. But thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Wow. 10,000, here we come. Jeez. What is my life right now? Oh my goodness. Oh. And you know what? Keeping it 100, I started online because I'm going to get to your super chats in a moment. Oh my goodness. I started online because of the lockdown. I last year went through a very, very dark period in my life where my depression came back to the point where I had to ask for help. Never be scared to ask for help, guys. when you're feeling a certain way, okay? It shows strength when you ask for help. Not weakness, but strength, all right? And I was put on some happy pills for a couple of months. But it was because I was isolated. I suffer from a condition called idiopathic acute recurrent pancreatitis, and I had to stay in. I couldn't really go out. I had no contact with the outside world, no physical contact with the outside world. I felt alone. I felt isolated. Richard would go to work every single day. I had to stay at home. And I felt like the walls were closing in and there was no light. And I had a breakdown at one point and I was like, yeah, I need help. So I asked for help and I got the help that I needed. Our NHS over in the UK is amazing. And part of how I was able to get out of that darkness was not only that, but this online community as well. Being able to be part of Popcorn Planet first and foremost, but then starting a joint enterprise channel with Chris and Kev, which was called the Planet of Nerds, but now it's Green Zone. Them two have Green Zone. By all means, go over and subscribe to them. They do a lot of nerdy content if you're interested in that. And then me striking out on my own with Steph, the Alter Nerd. Being online and having my own channel, it gave me the opportunity to not feel alone anymore. Still have interaction. Maybe it wasn't physical, but it was a form of interaction that I was missing. And alongside the help that I got from my doctors, guys, it helped so much. I'm grateful to this online community in so many ways. It is untrue. More than you can probably ever imagine, which not your fault, don't get me wrong. But yeah. And it's something that I just found myself in. And now I'm just, so much enjoyment and fulfillment in doing what I'm doing right now. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, just keeping it 100. Keeping it 100. What do you mean, Andy in the house? Is Andy here? Has Andy messaged? I don't see a message from him. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Oh, right. Okay. So, yeah, I just just went on that kind of tangent, but there we go. Oh yeah, Andy's here. Hello, Andy. You just saw me kind of like pour me out there, but I don't hide anything from anyone. I can't do that. I am who I am, and that's it, right? Let's get on to your super chats, because I've seen one big major one. Oh my freaking goodness, guys. So, Lisa sent in a $5 super chat, saying congratulations with all the hearts. Thank you so much. Anonymous. Now, I think I know who you are. I'm not going to call out your full name. But Veronica, thank you. Wow, $5. Wow, thank you so much. You're amazing, Steph. Keep up the great work and keep doing you. Congratulations on all the new members. I'm working on saving up to join. Money is a bit tight at the moment. You are loved, Steph. Okay, right. Thank you. But love, at the end of the day, subscribing, it's like amazing in itself, hun. Okay, don't, if you can do that little bit extra of, consider it. But if you can't, please don't break your back doing it. Do you know what I mean, hun? I'm just going to put that out there. Gainer Ran sent in a $2.72 super chat. Thank you so much, hun. Steph H sent in a $19.99 super chat. Thank you ever so much. Wow. Jolene511 sent a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Jolene. Wow. Like, seriously, like, your generosity, Jolene, and all of you, but Jolene, thank you so much, hon. You're amazing. Alicia Schreiner sent in a $4.99 super chat. She says, "You're so cute. You deserve all the love. Love watching you and Andy more than actual reporters. Thanks for all you do and much love." Wow. Wow. Like, saying that you prefer myself and Andy to the actual reporters, that's a high freaking compliment right there. Alicia, thank you. Wow. Wow. Some of the things you guys are saying, wow, is so kind. Thank you. And I see Andy in the chat. Love seeing so many new peeps discovering stuff. Hey, a lot of it's down to you, mate. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Oh, and when I was just going to say, we'll talk about it afterwards, but I'm going to put this out there in the universe. A joint party stream for me celebrating 5,000 subscribers and you celebrating 200,000 when you get there, because you're going to get there shortly, dude. I'm putting it out there in the universe. I'm just putting that out there. Let me know. Oh, I can be so cheeky, can't I? But sometimes if you don't ask, you don't get, all right? That's the way it happens in the world. That's for me, anyway. Crystal F. Freaking hell. This is the big... Oh, my goodness. I literally had to double read this, as in, am I just seeing 999? Oh, no. I ain't seeing 999. Oh, no. I'm seeing $99.99 super chat. Crystal F. Whoa! She says, "Congratulations, treat yourself." Thank you. That is way above generous right there. Thank you so much, Crystal F. For that, before we go through any more super chats, that deserves a dance freak out from yours truly. So everyone, for Crystal F, I want to see again all the alternate dancing emojis in the chat if you're an alternate leader. If not, just the dancing emoji, because we are going to go Crystal F, love. This one is for you in 3, 2, 1, booyah. Woo! Oh, Crystal F, that one was for you. We celebrate you, your kindness and your generosity, so thank you. Loving the dancing emojis in the chat. Yes, that will do. Thank you, you guys. Again, as I always say, there's no point me going to the gym. I have these streams that keep me active. Crystal F, though, thank you so much. That is so generous of you, my goodness. Wow. Jana sent a $5 super chat. Thank you, Jana, for your generosity as well, me lovely. She says, there was a reason why I wanted you to do something. I brought all my friends. We trust you and love you. Stay true to yourself. Wow. Wow. Kind words and high praise indeed. Thank you so much, Jana. Yeah, I appreciate all of you putting your trust not only in me but in Andy as well. terms of our reporting and coverage on this and the other stories that are coming up as well. We're going to shine a light on it all for the legacy of Gabby Petito in honour of her. But thank you. Your trust is not misplaced or misguided. So thank you so much for you, Janet, and everyone else as well. Elizabeth Melcher Campos again. Oh my goodness. $5 super chat. She says, you're amazing and you have a good heart. Feel so much love from you. Thank you. I adore you as well. Thank you so, so much. I just, be nice to people. They're nice to you back. Now, if they're not nice to me, then the claws come out. Like, I know how to hold my own. Do you know what I mean? Come after me or my friends, then you're going to get it. But if you're nice to me, I'm going to be nice to you back. Everyone wants to be liked, all right? And, everyone wants to, just be nice to each other, wouldn't you say? But anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you very much, Elizabeth, for your generosity. Robin Ann became a member. Oh, my goodness. We are getting so many. Oh, thank you, Will, by the way, for putting in Green Zone's link. Much appreciated, hon. Robin Ann became a member. Thank you. Welcome to the Alternate Tribe leadership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Debbie Pendleton sent a $10 super chat. Thank you again so much for your generosity there, Debbie. That is amazing. Thank you so, so, so much on that. Wow. That was a journey. Whoa. Okay. Will is putting in the link to the Green Zone, which was my original YouTube channel joint venture with Chris and Kev. If you do go over, let them know that Steph the Alternate sent you. Just if you're going to do it, just a favour to ask of you, let them know that I sent you. So let us, let's do this. Andy. I'm having words with you afterwards. $4.99. Way too generous. Hey up, Andy. How's it going, mate? This is happening. Like here. Like, how is it? Like, it's not on your choice. Like, what the hell, right? Oh my goodness. He says, hey up. So proud of you watching Little Pieces Delayed. But you really should do an intro video sharing your story and the strength of the community. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Watch this space, guys. That's going to happen. I think that's a good idea. It may be a little bit of a lengthy video because, I've got a lot to say on that. But, hey, it's our community, our channel. We can do what we want, right? Yes, within reason, of course. But, yes. Yeah. I'll sort something out there, Andy. Maybe a couple of weeks before that video gets released, because next week I'm going to London to visit my brother, do a bit of sightseeing, and you guys are coming along with me. We're going to be doing some London vlogging, so we get to see where the Queen lives and all that malarkey, but I digress. Thank you again, my friend. You are awesome. Awesome. And as ever, I'm proud of you as well, mate. From what happened to you, and you built yourself back up, and Popcorn Planet is now nearly at 200,000 subscribers. Dude, we need to do like a joint celebration or something for our community. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out behind the scenes. But thank you again, my lovely. So again, guys, we're gonna go on to Popcorn Planet. He uploaded the full raw footage, so props to Andy for doing that. Thank you very much, mate. Again, trigger warning for anyone that could be affected by what's going to be discussed and seen with this footage. You're going to get a bit of a unique, how do I put this, perspective from myself as a victim myself, as a survivor as well. Not just a victim, but I'm a survivor as well. Yeah, I'm going to go savage guys. It's gonna happen. Now, hang on. Just got to... No, he's not live streaming. Cool. There we go. Okay. Right. We're doing this. Okay. Let's go.
More Gabby. I wanted you to see it in its full raw form without any commentary. We will break down our thoughts tomorrow live on Popcorn.
About a male hitting a...
There we go. All right, we're starting from here.
How's it going?
How are you doing?
Good. Hey, we got a call about a male hitting a female and the two of them getting in this vehicle and taking off.
So think about it. First and foremost, right?
She gets really worked
male
up, and when she does, she swings and she
not being nice to a female. Okay? That's how it starts out.
What's that?
How it ends up is nuts. Nuts. And yeah, if we can get to 1,000 likes, that would be awesome. Am I being too greedy at this point?
No. Head that way. It's nothing more risky than
But they first come onto the scene, and it's a male not being nice to the female, right?
He dealt with her. I don't know where he put her.
Okay.
He's got some marks on this chin and his right eye.
Is she in my car?
Yes.
This isn't my car. Oh, she is in here.
Going in the pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where we're now speaking to Gabby.
My name's Eric. I'm with Moab Police. What's your name?
Gabby.
Gabby, how old are you?
I'm 22.
What happened? What's going on?
I'm just having a very stressed morning.
Yeah. Is this your husband or boyfriend?
My fiance.
Fiance? Is he a pretty good guy?
Yeah.
What happened over at Moonflower?
Well, I was just really stressed this morning trying to get a lot of work done, and I was apologizing to him. I had thrown a bunch of stuff in the back, and all our bags are back there, and I was just apologizing. I was like, I'm sorry that I get so stressed out because I have OCD, and I was just like organizing stuff, and sometimes I just have a mean attitude, but I'm not trying to be mean about just straightening things up and stuff, so I was just apologizing, but I guess I said it in like a mean tone, and...
So we're going to be pausing, like at parts here, so you get my commentary. Right off the bat, the girl is apologizing for herself. Gabby is apologizing for herself. Like, oh, it's all my fault. She's already taken the blame. Like, immediately, Lassie's like, it's my fault, it's my fault, it's my fault. Big red, yellow warning signs should be there right now for the cops. For her to turn around and be like, oh, it's my fault, it's my fault, it's my fault. No. You see a female doing that, she's making excuses. She's making excuses for the nasty person in the situation. Yeah? Red freaking flag already right there. It's nuts. And the cops should have picked up on that from the go. From that minute, he should have picked it up. The warning signs are already there. And it's ridiculous that they haven't done. Now, Andy, no disrespect, mate. I watched your commentary. I think you are too lenient, way too easy on these cops. I ain't. These cops need to be fired. Fired. Absolutely. But let's carry on and see why even more they should be fired. I do not condone cancel culture? No. But I do condone consequences. And when you make a big, massive mistake like this, that then transpires into big, massive mistake. I'm sorry. Asking for these cops to be fired, as far as I'm concerned, is not cancel culture. It's for them to take the accountability and get the consequences that these cops deserve by not treating this situation the way it should have been, which is Gabby the victim, Brian the evil freaking dude. Am I right? Am I wrong? Chat, let me know. But we're going to continue with this. Again, trigger warning, everyone. It's very difficult to watch this, but it needs to be done. It spreads a little bit more awareness as well for DV and things like this. So let's go.
He got really frustrated with me and he locked me out of the car and told me to go take a breather, but I didn't want to take a breather because I wanted to get going. We're out of water.
So it kind of made you more upset.
Yeah,
it didn't help calm you, it made you more upset.
Yeah. And,
So then what happened?
And so our goal was to come here and come refill our water.
Are you guys living out of the van right now? On travels?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it was just really.
So what happened after he locked you out? I told you to take a breather.
Well, he walked away to go take his own breather, but I wanted to sit in the car because all my stuff was in the car. I had none of my bag. I was working on something at the moment in the car, and he told me to just relax for a second, and I didn't want to relax, so I got really mad. And, I mean, I don't need to be mad.
Yeah, that happens. Then what happened?
And then I told him to drive and get water because I was really thirsty.
Yeah? Is there something on your cheek here? Looks like, did you get hit in the face? Kind of looks like something like hit you in the face.
I don't know.
And then over on your arm, shoulder, right here. That's new, huh? It's kind of a new mark.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Can I see the other side of your face?
You see? They come to the scene with the situation of man not being nice to woman, right? I have to be very careful with what I say on YouTube, guys, because it can flag the video up and not allow it to be dispersed as widely to try and how do I put this? Spread more awareness to all of what we're saying here and what we're talking about. And I'm looking at the chat right now. Mods will get onto the trolls. Don't worry about it. Mods, this Brian Laundrie saves lives. Can you sort him out, please? Thank you very much. So, yeah, my train of thought. They come to the scene with the rundown. Man not being nice to woman. Cop goes to woman, sees the facial abrasion, the facial bruising, the cut or the bruising on the arm. Like physical evidence of her getting knocked, right? Hello? Kind of putting two and two together, it's like, well, we arrived on the scene and we were told that Brian wasn't being nice to Gabby, and we now have physical evidence on Gabby that could be the case, right? How in the end it turns the way it does is beyond me. Beyond me. And yes, Jolene, the mods are working as fast as they can. Do you know what, actually? Let me just go to the main screen for one moment. Guys, hang on. Where am I? Let me go here. Apologies for one moment. I'm going to make another mod. Yes. Another mod is going to happen. And I know who I am choosing. I'm just going up and up and up. Where are you? Oh my goodness. There we go. Jolene? 511. Get up with your bad self. You now have a blue wrench. You are now a mod. Thank you so much for all your support. I have been noticing you in the chat. And I believe, if I remember rightly, you did message me about it. And yeah, you're a mod now, love. Congratulations. You are part of the Alternate Mod tribe. So thank you very much, Jolene, for being awesome. Crack on and be your bad mod self. Anyways, let us carry on. Where am I? Oh, I've not lost it. It's there. There we go. Okay. So, Laura Harris. I'm a good mod. Never done it on YouTube before, though. Just Twitch, lol. Well, do you know what? Just because I'm in that mod mood. Where am I? Laura Harris. Where are you? Where are you, Laura? There we go. Oh, do you know what? Laura Harris, get on with your bad self. You're now a part of the Alternate Mod tribe. Seeing that, like you say, you've got experience doing it on Twitch. Hey, do you know what? If you want experience doing it on YouTube, you have it now. I thank you for your support and subscribing and being part of the Alternate tribe. So welcome to the mod tribe, Laura. And let's see how you do on this platform modding. Suppose you've got to start somewhere, don't we? At least you can say you started on Stuff the Alternate. I can at least claim that. What can I say? Anyway, I'm rabbiting on. Okay, I've modded some of you. So let's go back, guys, to this. And see what's going on. Right, so we you might hear some squeaking in the background, guys. Apologies, I've got 2 dogs, one of which is a puppy. And loves to make a noise. So there we go. So let's go. Let's go with this. It's already difficult watching already, especially with how it all turned out, of course. But let's go. Right.
So, what happened here and here?
I'm not sure. It was it happened really fast. I was just trying to get in the back of the car and his backpack was on the back. And it got me.
So the backpack got you? So there's 2 people that came to us and told us that they saw him hit you. There's 2 people saying that they saw him punch you. We're just independent witnesses by Moonflower.
Well, to be honest, I definitely hit him first.
Where'd you hit him?
I slapped him.
You slapped him first? And then just on his face?
You get to kind of just shut up.
How many times did you slap him?
Just a couple.
And then what? And then his reaction was to do what?
I ran, so I wouldn't slap him.
He just grabbed you?
Yeah.
Did he hit you though? I mean, it's okay if you're saying you hit him, and then I understand if he hit you, but we want to know the truth if he actually hit you.
I guess, yeah, but I hit him first.
Where did he hit you? Don't worry, just be
Well,
honest.
he grabbed my face, just I guess. He didn't hit me in the face, he didn't punch me in the face or anything.
Did he slap your face or what?
Well, he grabbed me with his nail, and I guess that's why it looks. I definitely have a cut right here because I can feel it.
Yeah.
When I touch it, it burns. But
Like, literally, guys, she said that he was physically nasty to her, and she's saying where he got her, it burns, it hurts. I'm sorry, but dudes, let's put it this way, right? I'm going to have to go ASMR in a moment because Richard, my partner, is going to be going to bed shortly. He's just messaged me letting me know. Let's put it this way, right? If a lass is hitting you, okay, maybe I'm old school myself, okay? If a lass is hitting you, you block, you restrain, yeah? You don't hit back. Dude is like twice the size of Gabby, right? Yeah? And he's like all big and strong and everything, attacking her back, like physically. That's not a man. That's not a man. That's less than a man. Less than a man. Evil POS. Evil POS for doing that. Right? Men out there, if a lass is hitting you or anything, you restrain, you block, okay? You don't hit back. I'm sorry, I may be old-fashioned, but that's the way it is, right? I mean, me, I don't hit anyone, like, unless you come for me, I'm going to come for your back, right? But I don't need to, right? But this is wrong. This is wrong. She's admitted that he has attacked her physically. I'm sorry, but as a cop, you should be like, damn, Brian, you shouldn't be doing that, right? But no, that don't happen at all. She's like, oh, well, I did it first, this, that, and the other. And the cops being the cops are probably, my opinion, my philosophy, my theory, my whatever, right? Are thinking, oh, well, this is a DV incident. They can get really messy. We can't be bothered with it. So do you know what? We're just going to take it on face value. We're not going to do any freaking work whatsoever. We're not going to ask any questions whatsoever because that would just involve more work and more hassle. And these kind of incidents are a pain in our backside and we don't really give a shiz about them. The quicker we can get out of there, the better. And that, as far as I'm concerned, is, I believe, where the cops' mentality were. They didn't care at all. If they did, they would have asked more questions and they would have actually got back down to the truth of it all instead of just looking at it on surface level. Because when you look at it on surface level with a DV incident, I tell you something, surface level is not the truth. You got to go deeper. You got to go underneath surface level. When you go underneath surface level, then at that point you start getting the truth. Until then, everything on surface level is BS. But it's BS for a reason, because the victim, you're just trying to, in some kind of way, save the relationship, save him, save herself. It's a screwed up way of thinking, but that's how they are, right? And you can tell she's freaking terrified. Look at her freaking body language. Like, dude, you know what I mean? Oh, guys, we got some more thoughts. Just give me one moment. Hang on. Sorry, I was just having a quick word with Richard before he goes to bed. So, yeah, Erin Cooper, you literally couldn't have said it better than myself. Victims cover because they are programmed to think they are at fault. Yes, exactly. That's what I was basically trying to say. And I'm sorry, but hello. Unfortunately, that should be common knowledge, especially by cops that should be trained on this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Oh, these cops need to be fired. I'm sorry. This is not cancel culture as far as I'm concerned. This is taking accountability culture and getting the required consequences that are balanced against the actions that they took, or in this case, did not take. So let's carry on with this. Because, yeah, we've got even more. How Villanelle, how does a guy block when a woman is slapping and being basically physical at him? There's many ways that you can do it. So in karate, you can block in various ways. You can also restrain, bear hugs, or turn her around and restrain her from the back and ensure that she calms down. Trained right, there are certain ways that you can do it. Even if you're not trained in karate, there's certain ways that you can restrain. You know? No disrespect, all right? But if you can hit someone, you can easily block and restrain as well. Sorry. it goes hand in hand. And B. Shellaghan, oh, thank you so much for your generosity. $10 donation. Oh, so, wow, super chat. Thank you so much. Loving the little sticker. You like this? Aww. These stickers are so cute. I'm beside myself with these stickers. Anyway, thank you again for your generosity, B. Shellaghan. We're going to be continuing now with the second body cam footage. Are they going to bring charges against the parents, Cutie Pie? That's just proper got me eyeballs there, my attention. I hope so. I really hope so. I'm sorry. I mean, it's all circumstantial. We don't have any hardcore evidence within the community, don't get me wrong, but circumstantial shows that the Laundries are not kosher. They are not kosher. Not at all. Give me one moment. Do you know what? Right. Oh, thank you, Mods. I was just about to sort it out myself. Okay. It is now ASMR time, which means that I need to be quiet. So I'm going to be talking like this now, guys. Okay, so it's now 20 to 10 UK time. Richard is going to bed, so I have to speak like this now. A little bit ASMR-ish, I know, but you're still going to get my commentary from this second body cam footage, so thank you very much for sticking with me. This is the main reason why Alternate Studios is being constructed downstairs in the basement. It means that at this time I'll still be able to pretty much talk at a level that's a little bit louder than this, but until then, this is what we've got to work with. But Will Morris has said a good point. Okay, Mod Squad, if one of us bans the guy and another is a second late but still hits the ban, troll is no longer banned. There's a lag. That lag will unhide. That's why the trolls come back. All the mod, just listen to Will there. Yeah. Okay then, so let's go back to this second body cam footage. This is nuts, guys. Absolutely nuts. Let's go.
Oh, has he been drinking?
No, we don't drink.
Okay. What was up with his driving? This officer said he hit a curb.
I hit him.
While you're driving?
Well, he was driving.
While he was driving, you were hitting him?
Well, not a lot, but yeah.
And that was distracting him while he's driving? Are you
Not only for like a second, only because I saw the lights come on and I like kind of like so stupid.
Did you already tell him all this?
I didn't get that far into
Okay,
it. She was hyperventilating.
She's saying that they don't drink, but at the point when you lit them up.
We don't drink or anything. I was yelling at him, and then when you turned your lights on, I like kind of punched it on. Like there's an idiot.
So she's saying it was why he hit the curb. You said it was Gabby?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad. Name was Gabby?
Yeah.
Okay. You okay, Gabby? Do you have medication for anxiety you take or anything? No. Do you take any medication for any...
I just do
right.
yoga and
try to meditate?
Okay, guys. So let's keep it 100 here, right? Firstly, all you mofos in the chat being disgusting, absolutely disgusting about Gabby, get the F out. Unsubscribe. I don't want you as part of this tribe. None of you want you. None of us want you as part of the Alter Nerd tribe. Okay? Get the F out of here. Alright? You disrespectful pieces of shiz. Okay? You all should be ashamed of yourselves. I don't want you as part of this community. None of the tribe members want you as part of this community if you are trolling like this in the chat. Alright? So you either cut it out, shut the F up, or you shut the front door on the bloody way out and you get out of here. Alright? Because I ain't standing for that. And the mods won't either. And mods, ban their backs. sides. I don't want this. You guys don't want this. You don't disrespect the dead. You don't disrespect victims. So, let's keep it 100, all right? All right. And you don't mess with me. Bloody trolls. Deserve your head examining. Evil, evil people out there. Anyway, so this part here, right, of the body cam footage where this really gets my blood boiling, all right? Because this they instantly, right, assume, yeah? This is an assumption. Is she on meds? Does she have mental health issues? Do you have your anxiety meds? There's no basis to ask that question, right? None whatsoever. Yet they ask it of her. Here, right, these cops are gaslighting Gabby. Make no freaking mistake on that. They are gaslighting Gabby. My opinion, my conspiracy, my theory, my whatever. They're gaslighting her. Because by turning around and saying, oh, have you taken your anxiety meds? It's basically us really turning around and saying, do you know what? You're crazy, lass. And you take anxiety meds, or we're assuming you're taking anxiety meds, or we're assuming you've got mental health issues, so as a result, dude, you're crazy. They are gaslighting her. That is a disgusting thing for the cops to do. Disgusting thing. And the cops should be ashamed of themselves for gaslighting her like this. And they gaslight her on various occasions during this body cam footage, but this is the first instance of them doing it. Which is why I say, from a survivor's perspective myself, as me, right? Andy, I adore you, mate, but you were way too easy on these cops. I'm sorry. You really, really were. It's your opinion, and I respect that. Respect it all day long, but I respectfully disagree with some of your commentary, mate. And guys, the chat is already subscriber only. I don't want to limit it to member only chat, because then it means a lot of you guys aren't able to chat, and I don't want the minority of the trolls spoiling it for the rest of you tribe members out there and tribe leaders. So mods, you're doing a freaking great job. Please continue and making sure that these sickos and these nasty evil pieces of shiz are dealt with. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Mod Tribe, for your hard work on the channel. But yeah, this is the first instance of where they're gaslighting. How could they do that to her? It's awful. So, moving on, let us do this. Sorry, before I press play, someone said you could set a 3-minute delay for subscriber. I could do, but to be fair, no matter how long I delay it for, if an evil piece of shiz wants to troll, they'll wait until they can troll. It's not going to stop them, unfortunately. That's why we've got mods, so that they can make sure that as soon as they hit, we can kick them out, because I don't want them part of our alternate tribe at all. They can go do one. But yeah, and I just want I don't want to ruin it for the rest of you guys, just making it Alter Nerd Leader membership only chat, 'cause then that ruins it for the rest of you subscribers, and I'm not doing that either. Not doing that either. So mods, thanks again for your hard work, Mod Tribe. But yeah, let us crack on. I know that I'm getting a lot of super chats at the moment coming through. Guys, I will get onto them. But I just want to go through a little bit more of this footage before getting to your super chats. But I recognise you guys coming through, and I will get to them. So thank you again for all your support and generosity. Okay, let's continue with this. So
stuff, but you tend to have a lot of anxiety and stress.
I have a lot of anxiety.
And what's his name? Is it Brian? Is he usually pretty patient?
it's like you tend to have a lot of anxiety and stress. It's leading questions. It's leading questions. It's leading questions so that the cops get the outcome that they want, the easiest outcome for them to deal with, right? Like, seriously. Oh, so many leading questions, it's untrue.
Patient with you?
Yeah, but it just makes me upset. I know that he definitely gets frustrated with me a lot because I have a lot of anxiety, and he definitely has anxiety too.
Oh, that could be a bad combo if you both have anxiety. You know, I have anxiety too, and you know, my girlfriend, my girlfriend's really, really calm, and she has a way of taking my anxiety and bringing it down. But my ex-wife, that's why she's my ex-wife. I'm just sharing. I know it's a little personal, but to help you understand, we would feed off each other's anxiety and it would spiral. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter how much I loved her. It may be bad for your soul. Just saying. I'm not telling you what to do with your life, but if you know you have anxiety, look at the situations you can get in.
Why is the cop like turning around and putting in his 2 cents from his like ex-partner and whatnot? I don't care about that. She don't care about that. Why is he all of a sudden kind of making it about him but then applying it to the situation? It's wrong. It's wrong. He's not listening to her at all, right? Not listening to her at all. And he's only listening to what he wants to listen to. That makes it the easiest outcome for him. My opinion, my theory, my conspiracy, my whatever on that. Disgusting. And yeah, Debbie Pendleton, one of our alternate tribe leaders, comparing his relationship to hers is unprofessional. Yes, absolutely. Why bring it up? Why bring it up? It doesn't make it. It's like, what the hell, dude? Seriously? No. No, 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 no. No. We move on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're not here to be mean to you or anything. Well, you know, there's a first time, and then it usually. We'll go see what Brian's saying, but I think you've heard everything now from.
Quick question. You said you were hitting him in the arm. Did you actually? Okay.
You want to come stand in the shade? It's freaking hot. Yeah, I know the struggle. So you don't drink or anything?
No.
Okay. So you were talking to these officers, and I don't mean to butt in. I just felt kind of bad for you. Maybe even if you stand here, you'll have more shade.
I don't want to be
Right?
a weirdo ducking down, but
No, I know how it
I have
is.
a big sombrero.
Well, from when I first got here, we were more.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Never mind about Gabby's well-being. Never mind about gaslighting her, assuming what her mental health is like. Are you on anxiety pills? Are you crazy girl? This, that, and the other. Oh no. Let's go over to Brian. Let's make sure he's comfortable. Are you in the shade, mate? Are you okay? Let's make sure you're comfortable. Oh my goodness. Let's treat you with kid gloves. Oh, cops got it so damn wrong. What the hell? And look at his face. I'm sorry, but it's a face you'd definitely want to punch, right? Oh, it's sick. It's sick. This whole situation is sick. And him just smiling right now. Like, if it was, right, let's put it this way, right? If it was if it was Gabby who was physically aggressive to Brian, right? Why then would Brian be smiling and jovial and all, it's all good? Like, really? Do you know what I mean? If he was the one that was actually being attacked, there'd be a bit more like emotion, like, do you know what I mean? I've been attacked. Whoa. And showing a level of upsetness. Do you know? But there's no level of upsetness at all. The dude's smiling, he's laughing, he's joking with him. You know what I mean? He's calm. This is not, no disrespect, but in my humble opinion, this is not a face of a victim, guys. It's not. Yet the cops are having it in their head and building up this false narrative that he is. Like, dudes, have you not seen the body language and his facial expressions? What? Anyway, we continue.
I'm worried about what kind of a guy you are from what we heard. But in talking to your girlfriend, it sounds to me like maybe this is not so clear cut. So, did you already give a statement to this officer?
I got this gentleman here.
Yeah. And this gentleman noticed that you had some marks on your neck. Yeah. And she's got some marks on her too. So we're just trying to figure out what all happened. And I know you've probably already told your story, but this officer is probably going to be the one handling the whole case. Do you want to listen to what he has to say and and then you tell him what happened, will you? If you don't mind.
Start at the beginning for me.
See if it sounds the same.
I'm going to turn my car, get this noise off here.
No, leave your office on.
For the past
It could be hot
week or so, traveling around. And the flies here, like, pretty intense.
And I agree, Chelsea. Alanya? I hope I've pronounced that right. Chelsea, the evidence is on her. Yes! She's got the cuts. She's got the bruises. The cop even notices it right from the bat, right from the get-go, that she's got marks on her. The evidence is on her. Exactly. Oh, no. No. This is all wrong. And we continue.
Food around the result of something else.
And I know that it goes back.
We take those two. Thanks. Thank you.
Do you think the DUI or can I get water?
Oh no, apparently they don't even drink. She says that he hit the curb because when Officer Roberts turned his lights on, she started punching him because of the trouble they're in.
So the relationship's going well.
Yeah, he can drink some water. Thanks.
And to my knowledge, they don't once do a vehicle check to figure out who owns that transit van. If they did, they would have found out that it was Gabby's van. And he was trying to leave Gabby in the middle of freaking nowhere in her van, leave her with no money, no phone, no nothing. I'm sorry, but let's keep it 100 here. If you were in that situation, right, and you had a partner that was going to be doing that to you, wouldn't you fight, claw your way back just for survival? That instinct to survive, you know? Yeah, they never once, in this footage that I saw, I've seen it before, so you get my commentary on it now, second time around, but they never once do a vehicle check to figure out it was actually her vehicle, right? Which would then have given a bit more context as to why she was a little bit aggressive. As in, he was trying to leave her in the middle of nowhere, guys. She was trying to fight her way back into the van so that she could survive. Because she had no water, no food, no phone, no money. It was all in that van that he was trying to take away from her. Evil piece of shiz to do that to her. And the cops, nah. We're not gonna investigate. We're not gonna do a little bit of detective work find out what's really going on. No, we're just gonna let it just be spoon-fed to us. Oh, these cops. These cops need to be fired. Okay, so let's play.
Doesn't seem super cold, but maybe. You want Gatorade? You want water? I got some water.
Yeah, do you have water?
Prefer water?
I'm sorry, I only drink water.
I don't blame you. She says that she can only drink water.
Are you worried about her story? Like,
No, you can talk to her. She seems like a really sweet girl, 22 or something, has a lot of anxiety, and from what she's claiming, she's the full-on aggressor here.
that's kind of what it is.
I'd love to go talk to the independent witnesses, and maybe that's what I'll go do.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple of waters. Here's this back, because you might need that for someone else.
I know the rings, phone, and I was holding on to the keys because I didn't want to go anywhere. And my big fear is, I don't have my phone, I don't.
Exactly, sir. He came home with her bank cards and phone. That shows he knew she would need it, exactly. Food is evil. And it's so obvious, even without hindsight. It is so obvious. How could the cops have misread this?
Police, how are you? Hey, we got this van stopped, and we've separated the male and the female, and we got both of their stories. Now that we're not looking for them so intensely, I was just wondering if you had a minute to just kind of repeat to me what it is exactly you saw.
No problem, sir. Yeah, so I was talking to my friend across the street near the Forest Service building, and I just noticed that this couple was sort of arguing a bit, and I wasn't staring at them, but it did catch my attention, and what I noticed is it seemed like they were sort of squabbling over a phone. I want to say that he was trying to grab her phone, and I'm not sure exactly why.
So the cop is speaking to the witness at the moment and called this in, and the witness literally says, I don't know why, but he was trying to grab her phone. Like, the witness is even saying, even directly to the cops, look, Brian was trying to grab Gabby's phone. That's an aggressive move right there, right? That indicates Brian being the aggressor. The primary main aggressor, that is, not Gabby. Why the hell would Brian want to be grabbing Gabby's phone in the first place, right? That is not a nice move to make. It isn't a friendly one, that's for sure, right? God.
And it seems like he had sort of blocked the one side of the van and sort of wasn't letting her in, and then the male was stepping into the driver's seat, and she was trying to get into the van. I think he said something about why are you being so mean, something like that, and
There you go, right? The cop now has the true situation, right? Male goes into the driver's seat. Female turns around and says, why are you being so mean, as he's trying to drive off, right? Why didn't the cops figure out, do a license registration check, and find out that it was Gabby's van that he was trying to steal away? Like, I'm sorry, but guys, right, whenever you're pulled over by the cops, even in the UK, right, it's the same thing here. First thing you're asked, no matter what, license registration. Yeah? License and registration, please. Oh, there you go. Yep. Have it. Have whatever you want, Mr. Cop. Whatever, right, Mr. Policeman. They never ask that here. Why? Why? Bloody hell. Do you know what? If it was just like one small mistake, yeah, I could be more forgiving of the cops. The fact of the matter is, systematically, it's mistake after mistake after mistake that these cops make, that we see in this body cam footage. That I'm sorry, but there should be consequences to that. And the consequence that to me matches the multitude of mistakes that they made and the accumulation of all the mistakes that they made is that they get fired. And again, I am not cancel culture. Far freaking from it. I am consequence culture. For me, there's a difference. Anyway, guys, we move on.
I remember he sort of hit him a few times, and it wasn't like slugs in the face, but just kind of like two kids kind of fighting. They reminded me of very mature, I don't know, children sort of fighting. But there seemed like something was off, and it seemed like a weird vibe. And eventually it was like, she crawled into the driver's seat, sort of like got into the vehicle over his lap.
You hear that? She crawled into the van through the driver's seat or whatever. This is the witness turning around and saying that Brian's intent was to drive away without Gabby, leaving her on her own. Of course she's going to be trying to claw her way back in, guys. She's trying to survive. She doesn't want to be on her own. No one would want to be on her own in the middle of nowhere. What the hell? Like, seriously, right? I'm not. How did the cops miss that? How? The witness is physically, literally telling them that Brian was trying to drive away without Gabby, leaving her on a lonesome, completely abandoning her. That would give more context as to why Gabby was trying to claw her way back in. Dude! Oh, my blood gets boiling.
Her way in, I guess. And then they were in the car, and then they just drove away. So I wasn't sure what the nature of the argument was or what. It just seems like there was some sort of disagreement and some sort of like shutting. I don't know why she would have entered through the driver's door. I thought that was strange. So I thought about calling it in, but as soon as I walked up this bar, there was another gentleman who was already calling it in, so I was like, oh, good on you. That seems it off. I wasn't sure what to do in that situation, but that's what I saw, and if there's any other specific questions, I'm happy to try to answer.
Did you ever see the male strike the female?
I would say that I think I saw maybe a push or a shove, but not like a full-on punch to the face or anything.
Was the shove was the shove or push an aggression towards her, or was it a defensive maneuver away from her or to get her away from him?
That's a good question. It was unclear what was going on to me, but it did seem like he was. It seemed like he was trying to close off the passenger side of the vehicle and close things up. It almost seemed like he put that backpack or something on the back of the vehicle. I'm not sure. And then he was stepping in and she was out trying to get in. So maybe.
Okay.
I don't. It was the whole thing was off, and so no, I didn't see anything that was like him chasing after her or hitting her or vice versa. It was kind of light, and they were almost kind of laughing, and I wasn't sure if they were just joking around, to be honest. But then it got more strange as he was in the vehicle about to drive off.
But you did see her slapping him, though. It sounds like.
Yes, it was like my memory is he was in the driver's seat, and she has the driver's door open, and she was like kind of hitting him either in the arm or maybe on the face, maybe with an open hand, like, hey, let me in, don't be a jerk, something like that.
Okay. Well, your story is really, really helpful because you're an independent witness, and we've just interviewed both of them. And what you're saying is making everything make a lot of sense. So
No, it's not. Okay, so he's leading that witness there with more leading questions. That's freaking ridiculous. He's leading the witness to provide information that goes with his preferred narrative rather than what's actually happening here, right? He already notices right at the beginning the marks on her face and her arm. She says that he was physically, against her, right? So you've already got that. The evidence is on her, mate. What the deuce, right? And then the witness is literally turning around and saying, Brian is driving off. She's not in the van. She's literally trying to get into the van. She's clawing her way back into the van. But instead of seeing it that way, the cops are seeing it as, oh, she's basically being physically aggressive towards Brian. Not figuring out or even wanting to acknowledge the wider freaking picture of it all. There's a bigger picture to this. And they're not considering that at all. They are ignoring it. They're ignoring the bigger picture. It's sickening. It is sickening that they're doing that. They are gaslighting her. With the way that this cop interviewed this witness and all those leading questions that he gave to he asked that witness, that is also a form of gaslighting Gabby as well, because he's asking these questions that he is aimed to confirm his understanding of the events, the cop's understanding of the events, which is not right, of course, but by doing so, gaslighting Gabby even further. These cops are disgusting. They shouldn't be on the force. My opinion, my theory, my conspiracy, my whatever. Simple. And we go on.
I really appreciate that I ran into you and that I was able to get your number and talk to you. So thank you very much. If we need to ask for a written statement, obviously it's voluntary, it's helpful, but at this point I don't know if we need to go that far unless you're around and super willing at this moment. I can meet you and get a statement.
Yeah, no, I live here, totally willing to do that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Maybe I'll just go. Yeah, I can go write it down now before memory fades. Because, like I said, I was kind of just casually observing, but something did seem off, and just wanted to make sure that no one was in a bad situation. So.
Where can we find you to give you a form real quick? In about 10-15 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey, Robin. So I just got off the phone with one of the two witnesses, and I recorded it. Do you want me to tell you what he said real quick? Do you mind hanging with him for a minute? So, I guess we'll get away from both of them. So, he said that he never saw the male strike the female. He saw the male trying to lock her out of the vehicle. She even told us that he was trying to lock her out, told her to go take a walk. Said that she was trying to get in. She eventually couldn't get in and actually clawed her way in through the driver's door. He says, I don't understand.
Exactly. He's even confirming it. Brian was driving away. She was left out. She was trying to claw her way back in. Hence why the second witness saw that she was being aggressive towards Brian. Bigger picture, guys. Bigger freaking picture. But they're disregarding that because it's not confirming what they want as a narrative that makes this situation easier for them to deal with and get away as soon as possible. My opinion, my theory, my conspiracy, my whatever. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Why is she doing that? Well, I think it was the only door that wasn't locked that she could get through. She's trying to get in over him. He's trying to disengage from her. I guess he hung her backpack on the back probably so she'd have her shit so that he didn't have to engage with her.
He probably hung her backpack on the back. No, he didn't. You're making an assumption there with no evidence whatsoever. He was going to leave her in the middle of nowhere. That was the situation. Oh.
Everything she's saying is the same thing. I haven't heard what he said, but if that's what he said, it's also what the witness is saying. The witness says, I never saw him.
And yes, Caterina Pereira, you are absolutely right. Who wouldn't be stressed with it, right? She was scared. Exactly. And Miranda, you're correct as well. The conversation would be different if she was clawing her way into her own vehicle. Her own vehicle. Exactly, right? Seriously. If they did a license registration and found out that it was her own vehicle, their whole kind of view on this would change. Would have changed. Because then, actually, Brian could have been done for Grand Theft Auto, technically. He's trying to steal her vehicle. It's not his own. What the hell? Dudes, this is ridiculous. Before we go any further, let's go through some of your generosity and your super chats. My goodness, you guys are amazing. So Lean Vandervaart's Treeske sent a $2.34 super chat. Thank you ever so much, hon. Saying this police international gave Brian more power. Yeah. Anonymous, wow, tipped $20. Thank you so much. I believe, I'm not going to say your last name because you want to keep it anonymous, which I absolutely appreciate and respect, but Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. That is amazing of you. Thank you ever so much. Elizabeth Melchor Campos. You're so generous again. $10 super chat, thank you. She says, I'm a survivor of DV and you suffer a lot, even with anxiety and talking to people. It's really hard because you're afraid that they might not understand you. Facts. Absolutely. And even if, right, with them gaslighting Gabby, right, I'm going to go to my screen here. With them gaslighting Gabby, right, and assuming her mental health, by doing so, they then have recognised her as a vulnerable person because of her mental health. So should have been treated as such if they're going to make that assumption on her and project mental health issues on her. But they don't. They end up treating her like literally like a criminal. Disgusting. Holly Nash, $9.99 super chat. Thank you ever so much, Holly. She says, Brian is a psychopath. He knew how to paint this picture. The minute they got pulled over, the cops fell for his charm. Yeah. Facts again. Absolutely. Chrissy Keller sent a $5 super chat. Thank you ever so much, Chrissy. She has anxiety because she's being... Basically, someone's being nasty against her and is scared of her monster. This makes me so angry. He is a jackass. Yes. It's true. It's true. Absolute jackass. And anxiety can stem from a lot of things. Being in the presence of a monster and a monster doing monstrous things against you certainly doesn't help with the anxiety, let's put it that way. Or was it the cause? We don't know. I have to be balanced there. We don't know if that was the cause. Maybe her anxiety stemmed from something else. Who knows? But Brian certainly did not help matters with that. You see where I'm coming from. But Chrissy Keller, again with another $5 super chat. Thank you ever so much, Chrissy. She also says, when he was first pulled over, he was scared, asking, where's Gabby? He thought she was going to spill if they had only read the signs. Yeah. And you have to understand here that because these cops did not read the signs, a monstrous thing happened. Now, can we say that with them directly not reading the signs, it directly led to what ended up happening in the end? No. No one can say that. No one has any authority to say that, right? What we can certainly say is that if they had read the signs, perhaps things could have gone differently. Which is the frustrating part about all of this, right? But who knows? Who knows? Let's continue with this. So,
Hit her. I saw him shove her, but I couldn't tell if it was an aggression against her or a defense against her, as far as her, being the aggressor. So
he's like, I don't know if it's aggression against her or defense against her. It's aggression, dude. He's trying to drive away with her van. That's aggression. That's aggression. Right there. Like, what? It's clear. Oh, if only they did a vehicle check. They would have known it was her van. And he could have at least gotten done for Grand Theft Auto, if nothing else.
at this point, unless the guy's screaming that he needs to go to jail and did something to this girl, it sounds to me like she is the primary aggressor.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with her being the primary aggressor is in incidents of domestic assault, be it a male or be it a female, we shall
They're now
arrest.
calling
Now,
her the primary
it doesn't necessarily
aggressor.
mean they have to go to jail.
This
We
is
can do a citation if it
disgusting.
meets one of three criterion, which one of them is that we can ensure that they're not going to further risk each other's safety. But the problem with that is they live in the same vehicle.
That's what I was going to say. The other
And
part of it is
there has actually
I'm
been
getting-
injury to the victim, which is him.
Right, and I'm getting conflicting stories about why they hit the curb up here.
What did he say? Why he hit the curb?
Well, I watched, this is what I saw first. Saw him cross the double yellow. I was doing 42 miles an hour. I was, I don't know, probably 2 car lengths behind him, tapping my wheels at him, trying to get his attention. They knew I was behind him. And then after he crossed the double yellow, he merged over into the right lane, and then out of nowhere, just boom, went hit the curb.
So did he tell you
And
why?
He said that she grabbed the wheel and turned it real hard. She said that she was hitting him in the arm. So,
Sounds legit. I mean, I'm sure if I'm driving and my arm's on the wheel and I'm getting hit in the arm, I'm probably pulling out the wheel.
yeah.
And I'm
Again,
sure it was
this
a
is
little
all
of both. I mean, usually the truth is
assumptions.
somewhere in between. He's probably trying not
Guys,
to
this is all
say that he hit her
assumptions.
because he probably doesn't want her charged with assault.
It's
Yeah, that's
assumptions
assault.
based on a
Probably not. They
narrative
pulled
of
the wheel
theirs
and
that's
hit him.
completely
You know
false.
what I mean?
But
So,
this is all.
fortunately for her,
This is all what's called confirmation bias. So, ignoring all the facts and just pinpointing the ones that basically confirm your preferred understanding of what's going on, right? Yeah? Does that make sense? All this that we're seeing now is confirmation bias at play. At play, guys. Sorry, that's a little bit of my degree coming through there. Can you tell?
we cannot treat, just because he's bigger and stronger, even if he's not willing to press charges, we can't treat this differently than if it was a male and female violence.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to charge her. And we can do a citation if there's some arrangement that can be made to separate them. And then we have to let them know that there's no contact order in effect.
Yeah.
And then we have to let him know the only way to drop it is going.
Andrew, this is not unconscious bias, this is conscious bias. They are actively selective with the facts of the matter that confirms their preferred understanding of the situation. They're actively choosing to do that. That's my opinion anyway, mate.
The police department during business hours and fill out a waiver, which, by the way, what's
It's
today?
too late
Thursday?
today.
So it won't be till tomorrow. And they're only there till noon, I think.
Yeah.
which I'm sure he's going to want to drop it.
Well, the other part of it is they said they've been on 4 or 5 months that they've been living out of the thing together.
Well, this is really bad news, so let's talk to him first. His name's Brian. Did you ask him yet and take pictures of him? Yeah. Okay. So Brian, unfortunately, in the state of Utah, we don't have discretion on some things. Like, for example, if I pull you over for speeding and I want to give you a warning, I can do that because it's under a Class A. It's a Class B or under. If I want to give you warnings for all kinds of stuff, I can. But there's a few things I can't. When I say I, the police, I'm not in charge of it.
So we already know this
One of the things
part.
that the
I'm
state
going to fast
legislature
forward
doesn't give us
here.
discretion. See, real quick, but I've been talking so much, I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. Let me grab water.
Yeah, Erin Cooper, actively blaming the quote-unquote crazy lady. Because
Now, this is
that's
the water.
easier, right?
It's cold water.
Disgusting.
Okay, Gabby, when you grow up and you're a full-grown man.
When you grow up, Gabby. Condescending cop shiz. Condescending cop shiz. When you grow up. She's a woman. She's an adult. She's grown up. She's of age. Respect her. There's no respect. There's no respect there. None whatsoever when you grow up. Not treating her like an adult at all, is he? When you grow up. She's 21, 22 years old. She's grown up. Patronising piece of cop shiz. I'm sorry. Absolutely. Disgusting. Disgusting. She's already been treated so poorly by her fiancé that she's now being treated poorly by 2 male cops that are supposed to protect and serve. They ain't protecting anything here, and they are serving shiz. Serving shiz right now. Disgusting.
This is what you'll drink from. Plus, it's ice cold, and so I'm going to drink from it. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. You drink from the sippy cup. I drink from the adult cup. You what? Why? Why say that? Why say that, cop? Why? It doesn't make sense. Like, dude, I don't get it. It's terrible. It's awful how they're treating her right now. Brian's getting all the respect in the world from the cops. But Gabby, oh well, no, she's a crazy person, so we need to treat her as crazy and, condescending there. When you grow up and, you drink from the sippy cup, but when you drop, you'll drink from the adult cup. And you wonder why I am calling for these cops to be fired. And again, and I will repeat myself till the day I freaking go, this ain't cancel culture for me. This is consequence culture. Actions have consequences. The consequences need to be at the same level and intensity as the action that you took, right? And as far as I can see, the actions and non-actions that they took equals a consequence that should be at the same level, which for me is for them to be freaking fired because they are useless cops and made grave errors in judgment every single way through as I'm breaking it down right now. There we go. I just saw Nerd Report in the chat. Yo, yo, yo. Hello, Lewis. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing? This is Nerd Report. If I just do this, I'm going to show you something pretty cool right now. Guys, I always like to support my friends. And they support me as I support you guys and you support me. If you like nerdy stuff, nerdy news, that kind of thing that I do as well, then head on over to Nerd Report. Lewis's channel. And yeah, you get a lot of exclusives from him, a lot of interviews, a peek behind the Hollywood curtain. That is what he gives you. If you're interested, entirely up to you. For that, you guys, is Nerd Report. Hello, Lewis. Or should I say Nerd Report? All the Alter Nerd tribe leaders out there, you have a Nerd Report emoji. The one that looks like a pig, basically. Flood the chat with that. Make him feel very welcome indeed, guys. Anyways, let's go back to this second body cam footage, because this is nuts. So let's go.
You'll probably never be a full-grown man.
And then you do curls.
Then you can do your curls. So, look, I'm going to speak to you frankly. I have a daughter almost your age, and I'm looking at you not so much like a suspect, but also as kind of a victim, in the sense that you're dealing with some struggles emotionally and mentally at your age. Probably they'll work themselves out as you get older. There's a lot of angst at your age, and I remember being your age too. And hopefully it works itself.
Again, there's a lot of angst at your age. Gaslighting her yet again. Oh, because she's young. Loving the Nerd Report emojis. Keep them coming, keep them coming. A lot of angst at your age. Again, that's a form of gaslighting. Like, what the hell? Oh, you know, it's your age. You've got a lot of angst. Blah blah blah. No, it's Brian's fault. Nah, it's your own fault because of your age and all your angst. Gaslighting again. Ah, these cops. Wow.
Out. But the stuff you did today that contributed to this, because you both contributed to this, is as a result of your inability to cope with the anxiety and the stress that you're having. So in a way, you're kind of a victim of this.
Inability to cope. Based on his assumption of her mental health. He ain't a doctor, he ain't a psychologist, he ain't a psychiatrist. But he's alluding a lot to her mental health right now. A lot to her mental health. And gaslighting her because of it. Again, these cops did not act fairly or correctly and did not take a full view of the situation, analyse it correctly, and come to the correct and proper conclusion.
I think you would have done better if you had the skills to do better.
You would have done better if you had the skills to do better. Yeah. Okay. So, how should she have reacted then as Brian drove away in her van with her phone, her money, her backpack, her everything? How? How should she have reacted then? What was the most proper way to react?
But you don't learn skills until you learn skills. And you don't have enough life experience yet to know how to navigate everything. Like, I don't either, but I can navigate what happened. If I was in your shoes, I could handle it different because I'm 39 years old.
Okay, cop. So if you were in her shoes and your partner was driving away in your van with all your stuff, stranding you in the middle of nowhere with nothing whatsoever to survive on, you would have done differently? Please, tell us. Educate us. How would you have done things differently? POS. Piece of shiz cop that this dude is. Seriously. What? He's talking nonsense. He's talking out of his bloody backside. He really is. He knows nothing. He literally knows nothing.
I've been through it. But I've got a lot of life lessons to learn still, because I'm like my dad and my grandpas, they know stuff I don't know, right? They can do stuff I don't know. So in a way, I'm just letting you know that we sympathize with you. But based on what you've said and based on what our witness has said, and even based on what your fiance has mentioned, trying his very hardest not to have you in any trouble, he does have marks on him that witnesses say were caused by you slapping him.
She has marks on her. She has marks on her. But we're going to ignore that now, because it don't fit with the narrative of her being the crazy person, right? The crazy female person, right? That, doesn't fit the narrative, does it? Yeah? Ignore her marks. Don't fit the narrative. No, the narrative is she's a crazy person. She's got anxiety. She's got mental health issues. She attacked him. Yeah. Taking into account her marks definitely rubbishes off that theory, but they're not going to do that, are they? No. Because that would make it more difficult and more complex for the cop to figure out and deal with. Divs. I've just seen something. Jolene 511. Now, Will, that would have been nice to see Steph speak to them. Speak to who? The cops? Oh, dude. Seriously. I won't pull no punches with the cops. I'd say exactly what I'm saying right now. Keep it 100 is what it is.
And that even you say you slapped him and were aggressing him first. And I don't have anyone saying that he actually...
Even you said you were slapping him and all that lot. Yes, but she said that he was aggressive to her. She's got marks. She's got freaking evidence on her body. And you speak to Brian and he's all jovial and smiling and this, that and the other. That's not body language of a victim. This is right here. This is right here. But again, it don't fit their narrative of she's the crazy person and she's the aggressor, basically. If she's crazy, she must be the aggressor. Bloody hell. Yeah, never mind about exactly Kim Etherington. Never mind about the initial call confirming that he was the actual aggressor. Oh, nah. Who knew? Cops didn't have to do any detective work whatsoever, right?
actually punched you aggressively. It sounds like it was shoving in a manner that was probably more consistent with trying to prevent you from entering the van or to get space from you, not to assail you. Does that make sense? So if the tables were
trying to get space from her. Yeah, he was definitely trying to get space from her. He was literally going to steal her van and all her belongings and leave her with nothing in the middle of nowhere. How is she supposed to survive with nothing? Of course she's gonna be aggressive in the sense of she's doing it for her own freaking survival. Again, there's a bigger picture and the cops are not seeing that. They choose not to see that. That is my opinion. They choose not to see that because then that would make it a little bit more of a nuanced situation that would make it for them more difficult to deal with. And they just want the easy way out. My opinion, my conspiracy, my theory, or whatever on that. They just want the easy way out. And it's easier to blame her. It's easier to put on her that she's got mental health issues. Why didn't they do that to Brian? Why didn't they turn round to Brian and be like, do you suffer from anxiety? Do you take meds? They don't ask that of him, do they? But they do of the female. She's crying, she's a mess. Brian's all cool, calm and collected. Yet, she's the aggressor and he's the victim. You what? Am I living in opposite world right now? That's nuts. That's nuts. Oh. Let's go. This gets really, really heartbreaking now, guys.
Turned and he was beating on you and you were shoving him. Of course, we're going to look at it like, oh, of course, she's defending herself to get away from this guy. Well, we're kind of looking at it the same way with him. And we have to treat both fair, even if he's a bigger male and you're a smaller female, the law doesn't say, hey, Officer Pratt and Officer Robbins, you can treat people different based on gender under the same, so we can't. Even if it makes no sense that because you probably could not physically destroy this man the way that he could if he attacked you, we can't treat you different, okay? So all that long-windedness I'm giving you right now is leading up to the fact that if I pull someone over for speeding, I have the right to give them a warning. I have something called officer discretion. But in the legislature in Utah, they have made a law that if we have a domestic assault, they don't trust the police to make good decisions because too many cops have made bad decisions.
And you're making the worst decision right now. Making the worst decision right now. Will Morris, Songbird wants to know what your degree is in. Oh, okay. My degree is in international international security. Sorry, let me do it again. It's like 20 to 11. International Relations and Security Studies. So let me repeat that again. My degree is in International Relations and Security Studies. I majored in the ethics and philosophy of international terrorism. I did conflict resolution for 3 years, which is basically the art of argument and debate and communication and negotiation. And so for me, I don't want to get too technical in regards to what the cops are doing. I'm trying to keep it, how do I put this, without seeming too, just simple in regards to my analysis of their communication styles between Gabby and Brian. I don't want to be using a lot of jargon that's not going to make sense to any of you lot. However, yeah, that's my degree. That is my degree. I am good and trained in analysing intelligence that comes through, that kind of thing. And yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I did. That was my degree. So there you go, Songbird, you know that. I will, like, from time to time, touch upon my degree, like, confirmation bias, that kind of thing. Maybe touch on George Orwell and things like that, but I will always try and keep it as simple as possible so that I don't lose you guys. Because not everyone has done that degree, not everyone knows what I know, which is fine, that's okay. But I hope that all makes sense. Anyway, guys, let's go back here and press play. Because, yeah, this is going to get worse and worse and worse. You thought it got bad? Damn, it gets worse, guys.
So they say, we're not going to give you discretion. We're going to write a law that says if you have a domestic assault, whether it's male on female or female on male, whoever the primary aggressor is has to be charged. No choice. You don't get to give them a warning. It doesn't even matter if they barely hurt at all and the guy doesn't want to press charges or the girl doesn't want to press charges. We don't have a choice. We literally have no choice. He does not want to press charges. He says you guys are a team. He says you're his fiance. He says he loves you. He says he doesn't want anything to happen. But we're explaining to him that we don't have any choice in this. So we're trying to get a local victims advocacy group called Sea Haven to get him a hotel for the night so that you can have...
This makes my blood boil, how they think he is the victim. How? I'm sorry, but apparently this law was put in to help cops make the better decision and have the best outcome for situations like this. Well, I'm sorry, the law doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work as it was intended to. It's as simple as that. This is disgusting. How could they think he's the victim? How? It's all based on a false assumed narrative. Based on their own confirmation bias of selective, choosing of the evidence and not seeing the full picture, the full actual all the pieces together picture.
The van, because they won't give you the hotel because you're the one who is the primary aggressor.
Oh. She's the aggressor. She's not, nah. She's the aggressor. She's female. She's crazy. You're the aggressor. We assume the mental health on you. We assume the craziness on you. We assume that Brian was only being aggressive to your back out of self-defense. Not that we assume that you were doing it in self-defense, Gabby. No. You weren't doing it in self-defense at all. Our assumption is that you're the aggressor. Never even crosses their mind. Never even crosses their mind that she could have done it out of self-defense herself. That she's the victim, that she's the one that actually needs their help, not the other way around, not Brian. You know what I mean? This is disgusting. And Jasmine Kota, hello Jasmine. Thank you ever so much for your generosity. 99-cent super chat. Thank you ever so much. Loving the cat. Prefer dogs, but I can appreciate a nice cat when I see one. So thank you very much, hon. But yeah, this is nuts. And it's only just going to get even worse from here.
So they're going to consider him the victim. So they're going to get him a hotel. So he wants you so that you don't have to go to jail, because the only thing we can do is take you to jail. He says, well, so she doesn't have to go to jail, then I will accept Sea Caven's help if they'll give me a hotel, and then she can have the van, so she doesn't have to go to jail, she can just have a ticket.
Oh, yeah. He can be in a nice, cosy, wonderful, warm hotel, and she can have the van. Oh, how generous of him. It's her damn freaking van in the first place, you know what I mean? But no, how magnanimous of him to try and first do Grand Theft Auto and steal the van away from its owner, i.e. Gabby, to then turn around and be like, oh no, I'll give the van back. It's not his to give in the first place because it's already hers. It's already hers. Oh, what a big magnanimous dude he is. Oh, bad.
When you get the ticket, it's going to give you a phone number to call, and they're going to give you a court date, and that court date will probably be online.
I have to come back to Utah?
No, it'll be online.
Now she's realising what's happening here. That her trying to cover up for Brian has completely backfired on her. Because the cops don't give a shiz about the truth. The cops don't give a shiz about the truth. Yeah, they don't give a shiz about the truth. Both cops do not give a shiz about the truth. My conspiracy, my theory, my opinion, my whatever on that. They don't give a shiz about the truth, as far as I'm concerned. The evidence is on her. She's got the marks. She's the one that's crying. She's the one that you see her physically like she's small. She's huddled up. That's a sign of a victim right there. Brian, larger than life, joking around, smiling, being jovial. Does that scream victim to you guys? Just saying. Don't to me. Oh. This is heartbreaking, guys.
Line. You have a smartphone?
Yeah.
So you can. I go to court. You're okay.
Sorry, I've never heard of this. I didn't know this existed in
When
Utah.
COVID happened, they switched all the court from in person to online. So when I go to court now,
I have a ticket for hitting the curb or something, please, because we're okay. Like, we're just.
I understand, but we don't have any, like. Listen, if I had any discretion in this, I would separate you guys for the day and just give you warnings to stop hitting each other. But I lawfully don't have discretion here. I don't have any.
Because somebody said something, like a witness said something?
Because there's two witnesses. And then there's what you said and what he said, and guess what? It all matches nicely that you were the primary aggressor and that the injuries he has were caused by your aggression. towards him. Even if he doesn't feel hurt, even if he doesn't want to press charges, there's nothing any cop can do about it. It's written into the law.
I know, but I don't...
Normally we take people to jail, but he's trying to...
How are they doing that to her? How? How? You don't even need hindsight for something like this, right? Forget hindsight. Treat this incident on its own merits. She's the victim. It's... Oh. Okay. Right. I need to fast forward through this. I can't do that. Guys, if you want to see the full raw footage of this, the one that I'm using is on Andy's channel, Popcorn Planet. Do go over there, subscribe to him if you haven't already. If you haven't, what the hell are you doing with your lives? But he has the full footage on there, so if you want to see the full thing, by all means it's there, but at this point I'm fast forwarding. I'm sorry, I can't. No, I'm not going through that a second time. And I don't mean to be selfish, but it's way too upsetting. Bloody hell, the hell that she was in at that point, where they were telling that she is the aggressor, that she's getting blamed for him. Whoa. Okay. So I'm fast forwarding beyond that because we give me 1 moment. Andy's just messaged me. Just give me 1 moment, guys. Okay, guys. We will potentially be ending this stream shortly, as Andy is going to be going live shortly for an important announcement. And as far as I'm concerned, Andy and the channel on Popcorn Planet comes first. He's my friend. He does this for a living. I already have a job outside of YouTube. This is something that I do as an extra thing. So I'm just waiting for him to respond as to how long it'll be. Any minute. Okay. Sorry, I'm just texting him again. Okay, we'll put it in my live chat. Okay, guys, so once Andy sends me the link to his stream, then I'm going to pop it into the chat, and we're going to make our way over there because he has an important announcement that's extremely exciting. I will also be joining him on the stream as well. He's just invited me, which is cool. I will be ASMR Steph because it's nearly 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, we've got a major announcement, guys, for the channel. So let's let's go back to a little bit more about this second body camera footage and get a little bit more commentary from myself before we finish off. But let's have a look. Before I do so, let me just have a little look at your comments here. Susan McIntosh. Hey, I like Popcorn Planet, but you were great too. Thank you. I appreciate that, Susan. But again, I appreciate all the support and the love that I get from you guys. I never take that for granted, and I see it as a privilege and an honour. However, Andy does this for a living, so for me, you know, his channel and his livelihood comes first. But we are. Let me just go on to. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Steph, get it together. I'm so a professional-ish YouTuber of the world, I swear, right? Oh my freaking goodness. Right. Okay. You need to go to bed and get some sleep and refuse. I will do. I promise I will do. Jay McCarthy, love you, Steph. I adore you too. Thank you very much, Jay McCarthy, one of our alternate leaders. Ada Rojas, oh my, something must be breaking. Another leader and part of our mod tribe. Yes. For the channel, I'll leave it at that. It's more to do with his channel than anything else. I don't want to be, how do I put it, clickbaiting any of you lot. But I think it's important that when he goes live, we all go over as a community to celebrate each other, because he has a major announcement from the channel as well. So that's brilliant. KB Thomason, hug Steph. Thank you. Jolene511 should be interesting. Oh, I'm so excited for him. I know what it is. I'm so excited for him. I'm so proud of him. And it's just wonderful, 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 wonderful news. Grinning Owl. Hello, Grinning Owl, one of our MVPs for helping with our timeline, by the way. The link is in the description bar below, guys. So if you want to have a copy of the timeline that me and Andy compiled with the help of you guys, the Popcorn Planet and Alter Nerd community, link is below. Grinning Owl says that cop should be charged with the A word. It was obvious that she respected him because he was a police officer who is supposed to be smart, and sensing her respect for him, he then took advantage of it. I think you're reading into that way too much, Grinning Owl. I think it's more to do with Dude just took it at face value without actually asking any questions whatsoever to really get to the bottom of it. And gaslighted her every step of the way by making assumptions on her mental health, her state, and assuming, in a way, ownership of the van. Because if they found out that that van was actually Gabby's rather than Brian's, firstly, as far as I'm concerned, he should have been done for Grand Theft Auto. And secondly, it would have given them more of an actual concept of what was actually going on with the situation. Do you know what I mean? But no, he didn't sense anything other than face value what she was telling him, which helped with his narrative and helped with his intent, which is, DV situation, get it done and dusted as easy as possible. My conspiracy, my theory, my whatever on that. But interesting theory and concept, but for me, nah, it was worse than that. Chelsea Aline says, Emily, I'm so sad over this whole situation. I hope she rests peacefully when he's caught and tried for this. Exactly. Justice for Gabby all day long. Thank you, Ada, for putting in Popcorn Planet's link. Much appreciated. Mod Tribe. Mel, thanks for doing this stuff, Alter Nerd. It's important for processing for us highly sensitive extroverts. Yeah, it is. I'm just, as I'm going through a little bit of your chats, I'm just refreshing Popcorn Planet to just double check when he does go on stream, because we'll be wrapping up shortly on here. Gabby fought her way to get back into the van. Exactly. Like, seriously, what the deuce? I'm just trying to scroll back up because the chat just jumped again. And it's just absolutely... There we go. Monica says, Gabby fought a way to get back inside her van. Exactly. But that doesn't fit the cop's narrative, does it? No. Doesn't matter, does it? No, she's the crazy one. She's the aggressor. He's the victim, and that's that. And it's all based on our assumptions and our confirmation bias. Those cops should be freaking ashamed of themselves. They should be suspended without pay, have a full investigation, and for me, the only thing that should happen that would match the consequence to their actions and inactions of that situation is them getting fired. And again, I'm probably repeating myself, but I feel like I have to make this distinction. For me, that is not cancel culture, that is consequence culture. The punishment fits the crime. Do you see where I'm coming from there? There we go. Chelsea, cool. See you on Andy's stuff. Yes, that'll be happening shortly. Kimberly, cool. You are the best, Steph. Oh, thank you. I don't need to know what your major or your degree is in, but I'm very impressed by it, by the way. Oh, why, thank you. It's the only way that I can really explain it. My degree is in international relations and security studies. I did 3 years of conflict resolution, the art of negotiation, argument, debate, the art of the language and types of arguments that are used. And my dissertation I majored in was the ethics and philosophy of international terrorism. So classical ethics and also like Renaissance philosophy up to present day, really, philosophy. Bit of a wide range, me, but there we go. That's me. I wanted to actually, fun fact about me actually, guys, my dream initially was to be in the counter-terrorism unit and be part of the, how do I explain it? The only way I can explain it is the intelligence squad, analysing intelligence that comes in. Intelligence analyzer, that was where... for me, my degree was tending towards, but within the year of me graduating from my degree, I was hit by my condition, the acute pancreatitis, idiopathic recurrent situation, and now I'm at the point where I wouldn't be fit enough to be able to be there. Because you've got to do like 2 years police service, like normal police cop, before you can actually go into counterintelligence and all that lot. And I wouldn't, unfortunately, pass the physical. So, yeah. So I found another way in the world to be able to use my degree to the best advantage, which is, I won't tell you where I work, but I'm proud to say that I deal in complaints and compliance. So a lot of my degree and my skills kind of goes into that now. So really, really happy with where I am. But anyways, that's that. Lynn McNaughton, Utah is supposedly investigating what happened with this. Yes, I've heard that. But who knows? Guys, if I just refresh that, let me just... Okay, Guys, we're going to stop this right here. I've just got the message from Andy. He's going to be going live any moment now. So I want to thank every single one of you for joining me, for all your support, all your love and kindness. I appreciate every single one of you. I thank you all for helping our tribe hit 5,000 subscribers. We're now on our way to 10,000. This is amazing. I want to thank you all as well for all your trust that you have in both me and Andy in providing you with ethical analysis and reporting on this situation. You're only going to get it 100 from us. No BS, no nothing. I hope to see you all over there. Every single one of you. Get over to Popcorn Planet now. But this is the end of this stream. Thank you, everyone. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to join the Alter Nerd Tribe. Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters.